It's going. It's going. We are live. Alright, guys, let me take off the glasses now. And sorry if I just hit my microphone again. Okay, everybody. So, we're a bit late on these top 10s only because life has gotten very, very busy these days. Alex, I, and Lucas work a crap ton, but we didn't want to leave you guys again, with hanging thoughts as to what's going to be happening for our top 10s this year for the summer, because movies are starting to come back. The virus has gone less and less. Cases have gone down less and less, to which, yay! And actually,
no more masks, thank God, as well.
Well, it depends, but still, we're not going to talk about that. I got my second shot, and my God, I felt like crap yesterday, to say the least. It was terrible. But now, so if you guys couldn't tell with the title, this list, I feel like it's going to piss off a lot of people. In particular, this guy's going to piss me off, I feel like.
He's fat.
No. And now it is time. Aw, thank you, Luke. I appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate that. But now, guys, it is time to talk about our
Hold on a second. $2.98. Hey, Luke, you spent $2.95 too much.
You asshole. But now it is time to talk about our top 10 most overrated movies of the last decade. Now, everyone's been asking what our eyes the most overrated films are. These are movies that critics and audiences loved, but we maybe didn't love as much. Okay, sorry. That critics loved, that we if I could continue talking before being interrupted again, these are films that you can leave.
No, thanks. I'm good. I don't want to leave.
These are films that critics love, but we as audiences may have not liked. We probably hated these films, or we probably thought they were maybe overpraised. With that being said, let's get into all the people that are with us today. First of all, hey, Pizzlenetti, my bro Montana right down over here in the first corner. Next corner, everybody? We have Elsie Bumblefuck over here. Elsie Muscles.
That's not even close to true.
It's not even close to being true.
No. I've actually been losing weight.
Soren, there's no stipulation. We just want to have a fun time pissing off people. Enough said. And then next up we have Romy.
Wait, hold on, pause a second.
Pain in the ass over here.
Lucas, you said you've been losing weight?
Yeah.
Turn around, you'll find it.
God damn it, that was actually pretty fucking good.
He has been losing weight. It's called brain cells.
Fuck you. He loses 200 a day.
Since March 16th, I'm actually down I'm actually down over 28 pounds.
And you need to do more marching.
No, I need to work out more. I gotta run more and work my diet. So.
Yep, no stipulations once again. Also, before Romy goes on, I just want to say, guys, since we're just doing our top 10s, let's try and ease on the movie questions until probably the end if we have extra time, but we just want to have a good time pissing people off. Anyways, Romy, go ahead and do your thing.
Before I begin, ladies and gentlemen, I have a few quotes I would love to read. That's going to play a heavy, significant factor towards this video.
Good God, here we go.
I'm not going to mention the names because all due respect to Austin and Austin's channel, but you know who the fuck you are. This one states word for word, if you constantly hate on A24, it's only because you're jealous and that you never made a film that would be good enough to have an A24 logo in front of it. I wish I was making this shit up. Here's quote number 2. Saying that a movie is pretentious means that you're pretentious.
Which I never understood. I never understood that.
I know who said that too. And my last one, if you call this particular movie pretentious, you don't know the meaning of the word. I wish I was making this up. Now, I'm just going to make it clear, ladies and gentlemen. I don't like A24.
Oh, he doesn't.
I hate those motherfuckers. Really? As a matter of fact, there's a reason why I call them assholes 24/7. You want to know why?
No idea.
Would you be quiet? You want to know why? It's because when they were promoting Nothing Comes at Night, they had the audacity to go around and bash other summer blockbusters and think their shit don't stink. And guess what? It backfired on them.
Really
and they're
quick,
just like their fucking radical fan base.
Really quick, Justin, don't see we like you're speaking for everybody out there. That's something that I particularly hate when people do. Just want to say. Anyways, Romeo, as you were saying.
Yeah, you're not Venom.
Like, don't say we. Like, just say there's a particular reason why I hate A24, but not we. If there's one thing I hate when people do, it's that. Anyways,
yes. Now, let me get things clear. There's a difference between an A24 fan and what I like to call the radicals, the assholes 24/7 fuck nuts.
Wow, that's surprising. The long name.
Well, you should know because I premiered that name on you when we did a particular review.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Don't worry, I remember it.
And also, yeah, Romy, like I'm the guy that loves A24. I'm just like, all right, go ahead.
and I don't have any like stipulation, but hope you guys brought your drinks because we're gonna have a little bit of a drinking game, shall we? A little bit of
I want to hear this.
It's too early to drink for me.
Okay, I only have a couple on here, but then again, that's all it needs. Take a drink. It's called the Romy Boy drinking game. Take a drink if you hear the following. An A24 film mentioned on my dishonorables or
that's
top 10.
That's going to be a lot of them, I feel like.
And every time I mention a Denis Villeneuve film.
Ooh. That's going to be a lot as well.
That's the only two rules because that's all it needs. So, for y'all A24 fans, I hope you enjoy. And for all you assholes 24/7 fucknuts, predictions, douchebag, cinephile assholes, film twats, and lettercocks, please do me a favor. Next time you have a drink, put bile in it. Thank you.
Oh my God.
It sounds like I hate these motherfuckers, but that's because I do.
Yeah, I was saying, because he does. All right, so with that being said, let's get into our dishonorable mentions. So, I'm going to give free reign. Who wants to go first?
I'll do it.
Okay, Alex, go right. So here's how we're going to do it then. It's going to be first. Alex, Lucas, our special guest, and then moi. So Alex, start us off, shall we?
We'll go first. So starting with the honorable, dishonorable mentions, whatever the hell they are. Call Me By Your Name.
Ooh.
I agree.
Moonlight.
I agree.
You asshole. Wow.
Spotlight.
Really?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Is it because they beat The Revenant?
Yeah, I agree.
The Big Short, Dick.
The Big Short, Dick. That's the nickname Alex and I created.
And last was all a three-way tie. It's all the Hobbit movies. The Desolation of Smaug, The Unforbidden Journey, and The Last Jedi, whatever the fuck it was. Yeah. Those are my dishonorable mentions.
Well, it doesn't surprise because it doesn't surprise because you also do not like Lord of the Rings.
Lady Steel.
Okay.
Oh, that's one of my subscribers. Hi, Lady Steel. How are you doing? One of my subscribers. One of my viewers.
Oh, okay.
And now she's running away for the file.
Lucas, on to
you. Fuck yourself, Romy. Don't worry, Romy does this all the time.
I did earlier. Anyway. You want to lend me a helping hand?
Lucas, on to you.
Well, you know where that's going to go.
Go fuck yourself, Romy.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
God.
My 5 honorable mentions, and yeah, let's just get right into them. First one is Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
I agree.
Other than the Stan Lee cameo, this one is pretty bad.
That movie is fucking bad.
It's so bad. Next one is Marriage Story.
Thank you. Marriage boring. Thank you, Austin.
Even though ScarJo...
Lucas, be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet.
I love ScarJo, sorry. Under the Skin's a good movie.
You actually like Under the Skin? Okay. Well, I haven't seen it yet, so.
All right.
On the crack of my ass.
Early Man?
Yeah, I agree. The first 15 minutes was so good. This was everything. And then when they introduced the new characters, that's when it went downhill.
It completely dropped after it lost my interest after 25 minutes.
Okay.
I was into it for 25 minutes. I'm just like. Then next up is Brooklyn.
Like, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Go on, 9999.
And finally, Booksmart.
Thank you.
Ah, man, Booksmart. That's another film I
I'm
really
sorry.
liked.
First half of that movie.
All right, here
I
we go.
don't know.
So I only have 4 honorable mentions. Only 4 because unlike these guys, I liked it. I liked most movies that came out in the last decade.
I liked it.
I love it.
Of course.
I love it.
All right, as a gentleman on the
Mr.
list,
Cotton.
you'll find out if it is or not, Billy. So here are my 4 honorable mentions, starting off with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I thought it was a bit overrated.
that.
Agree.
I love the first act and the final act, but otherwise, not much to it. Next up, sorry, Lucas, The Big Short. Couldn't
Big Short
stand it.
dick.
I couldn't stand The Big Short.
Excuse me. Wolf of Wall Street did it better. Okay.
I agree. Next up, Marriage Story.
Thank you.
Overrated.
Thank you.
Overrated. And then Early Man.
Wow. So we have 2 honorable mentions, both the same. I'm actually surprised about that.
I love Aardman. I love that opening 15 minutes, but otherwise, I almost fell asleep a couple of times. No joke. I thought it was just kind of boring. All right, guys, on to our
Badass. You're fat.
Austin, you little pulsating, lawless, numb-like clit.
what I do now.
Did you skip me on purpose?
No.
I didn't go over my honorable mentions.
Yeah, I thought you were about to.
Austin, you forgot the order.
You forgot
Romy?
the order. Wasn't I supposed to go third? One,
Oh,
two,
You split third.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, it doesn't work that way.
You want to know why? Because fuck. Anyways, no, go ahead. I pulled a Mr. Garrison.
Oh, well, fuck it. You're so damn bony, I might break your hip. All right.
Go ahead, Romy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was the hardest list I ever had to structure. Why? Because of this fuck ass right here. I originally had over 30 to 40 dishonorable mentions.
Really quick, as I said, Monty Python, it's good to be the king.
Yeah, shit king.
Asshole.
So, narrowing these down to 10, to some extent, was the worst. Here we go. These are in alphabetical order. You ready to see his reaction?
Oh, well, I'm ready for this. Okay,
All
here
right,
we go.
first one.
Bring it.
Annihilanus.
I
Saw that coming a mile away. Okay.
Oh, bullshit. Okay, next one. Hey, Lucas. Anomalisa. The most overrated animated movie
Bullshit.
I've ever seen in my life.
I
bullshit.
agree.
Where every
Well,
character sounds exactly the same and
that
is a
later.
complete fucking asshole.
There's a
It's
point
not-
to it, but
Oh,
never mind.
we got.
Okay,
Oh, I got the
guess
point.
who else was assholes? The Wolf of Wall Street. How do you explain that?
Well, hey, let's rapid fire through these.
Let's
things.
rapid fire, Romy. We'll talk
Next
it later.
one.
Badass.
Okay, take a drink.
A24, Denis Villeneuve. I'm guessing.
Arrival.
Yep.
Next one.
Hey, Gary. Oh, you like
Next
them
one.
apples?
Next one. I have a tie because these 2 life films drove me fucking mad. Boyhood and Marriage Boring.
That's not on your top 10.
No.
Boyhood. I do still love Boyhood.
Holy fuck.
I actually
Uh,
love Boyhood. I do.
Next. Wait. God, these 2 guys need to
Wow.
stop being such loudmouths. Hey, do me a favor. If you find a
Speak for
dildo,
yourself,
please fucking choke on it. I would love to hear your gagging noises. That sounds much more appreciated. Next one. Compliance.
You'll hear about that later from me.
A movie where it showcases how people are beyond fucking stupid.
Yep,
And
I
that's
agree.
that's the whole entire film.
It
Give me a
really
break.
is. That's the whole film. Yeah.
Next one. Okay, not take 1, but 2 drinks, because this is not only an A24 film and a Denis Villeneuve film. Enemy.
I saw that coming a mile away again. Just want you guys know, he is not a fan of that guy whatsoever.
How's,
And I think
how is Boyhood not on your list?
Except for Prisoner.
Prisoner.
I fucking love. I couldn't praise that movie enough. Next one. You want to win? You want to win?
Oh, Foxcatch. What?
Fuck.
That's not in your top 10 either.
How the fuck is
Romy
that
is.
not on your top
Hey,
10?
let me tell you something, motherfucker. That's your second warning. Next time, you're fucking gone for good. You hear me?
Guys, really quick, I just want to say, if you have anything mean to say about the people in their stream, just don't say it, please. That's all I'm gonna say.
Neil.
And no attacks, no saying it, no talking. Like, hey, if you're gonna be an asshole, like try to be funny about it. That's all I'm gonna say. Just try and be funny about it.
Yeah, at least be a funny asshole, not a fucking asshole like you are, sir. Next one, Foxcatcher. It's funny when
you'll hear about that later as well.
Classic Dill Pickle, big ass nose, gets nominated over Jake Gyllenhaal in Nightcrawler.
Don't get me started on that.
And he was a supporting character. Next
one.
By
the way, Michael Keane should have won. I should say that year.
Next one, take another drink. Another A24 film.
Oh my God.
Nothing comes at night.
Nothing at all.
Because the movie's about nothing.
And I met the director. He's actually a cool guy.
Good for him. The movie, it leads. It's about nothing.
Yeah, I could say.
It's about nothing.
Yeah, I think otherwise, but that's just me.
Okay, next one. Take another drink. Denis Villeneuve film, Sicario.
That's in the thumbnail, actually.
Get to that in a bit.
And the last one. Take another drink. Snowpiercer, or I like to call it Blowpiercer.
What's that on your top 10?
Yeah, this is gonna piss me off, but it's okay. Hey, if it's gonna piss me off, but hey, it's in the name of entertainment. Enough said.
How is Boyhood and Foxcatcher not on your list?
So this is it.
You'll see.
Yep.
Let's see. Add a banner. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Add banner. Let's see here. Yes. Oh, wait, there we go. Yeah. All right, guys. So now it is time to get into our number 10. So starting off. Okay, guys.
Oh, look at that.
I just figured out how to do that too. Alex, which number 10, sir?
Boyhood. Really?
I
thought you loved that film.
I do, but after rewatching it, I can understand what everyone's coming from. With all the watching him grow up, year after year, I can understand why everyone thinks it's overrated as hell.
Well, everyone had that life except for one person.
I still remember to this day. Well, I don't want.
No, don't even.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
I was wrong. I was wrong. Let me just say that.
The best is where he's planting these fucking political signs, and the old man's like, "What are you doing? I'll shoot you." He's saying this to a kid.
Alex, there's no such thing as being wrong. You just changed your thoughts.
Yes, that's true.
You change your thoughts. Guys, really quick, there's no such thing as being wrong on your thoughts in a movie. There's no such thing. Alex, keep going.
So yeah, that's all I gotta say. I mean,
oh wow.
Yeah, I don't really have too much to say about it. I understand why everybody thinks it's overrated. I saw it recently, and yeah, I can see why.
All right.
My number 10 is Boyhood.
Lucas, go ahead on your number 10. Oh Jesus, here we go.
My number 10. I'm sorry. Every time I rewatch this film, it gets worse. And it's unfortunate because I really liked it the first time. But then after that, it just doesn't seem the same for me. It didn't sit the same. And that is Inside Out. My number 10.
You son of a... Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. Okay.
I'm sorry though. It is Pete Docter's weakest film because I think Monsters Inc., I think Soul, and I think Up are all way better. I'm sorry. On this film on rewatch, it does not hold up on rewatch. It's way too predictable. The characters, the only character I realistically liked throughout the whole movie was probably Joy. That's about it. But otherwise, though, the rest of the characters just really didn't do much to me. And realistically, it was on rewatch. The parent characters, just ridiculous. Like they're just the pretty much predictable parent characters. The dialogues, a lot of it's predictable. I knew where a lot of it was going, and unfortunately, just didn't sit well for me, this film. So with that being said, it's his weakest film, Pete Docter's weakest film. It's still an 8 out of 10, but it's still very weak.
Shit.
It's overrated. I'm sorry, it's overrated, and I think Anomalisa should have won. To be honest, I really think Anomalisa should have won. I think it's a much better film with much better characters, and if you understand the context of the film, then it's a lot better for you. That's why
Luke Nukem said something funny. He goes, "How can you say it's predictable when you saw it on rewatch?"
Yeah, no kidding.
Good point.
That's a good point, but here's the thing, though. You literally, like, on rewatch, I just did not like the characters. I like the story as much. I just don't like the story. It's come from other sources. The characters just became...
What, from that television show?
Herman's Head, yeah.
Which, by the way, Lucas, I want to mention every negative...
Osmosis Jones as well.
Really
Stop right there.
Really quick, Romy, somebody say something quick before you say something.
Mm-hmm.
Every negative review I saw for this film did not mention Osmosis Jones nor Herman's Head.
Okay, first of all, Herman said, who the fuck knows about that? It's a television show. Number two, Osmosis Jones. One's about science.
Fuck.
And it's half animation and half live action. The other, it's about emotions and feelings and what goes on in the mind of a young...
Let's try not to get too attacky, all right? Let's try to
I'm going by facts.
I know
I'm going by my personal feelings on the movie, and I feel like this movie, just in my opinion, I'm just going to say it, I think it gets worse on rewatch, and I just think the characters are one note, except for Joy. Most of the characters are one note. Angry is always one note.
Body science, emotions and feelings, not the same thing.
There's concept. Herman's Head and concepts from two other things.
Let's move on because I know if we're gonna be at this, we're gonna be at here for hours.
That's all I'm gonna say about Inside Out. I'm sorry,
Lucas. You disappoint me, my son.
Here's the thing, though. I would definitely say Monsters Inc. on rewatch. Much better film. It gets better on rewatch. Soul, I've only seen it once, but it was absolutely phenomenal. And Up, it's the greatest Pixar film out there.
I agree.
What else can I say?
Up is definitely in my top 5. I mean, Pete Docter's
he's only done 4 films. He's only
Ratatouille.
4 films, but I just feel like it's the weakest, personally. That's just all I'm saying.
Ratatouille's better.
Well, Ratatouille is not Pete Docter, though. Ratatouille wasn't done by Pete Docter.
It's Pixar.
All right, Romy.
I'm talking about Pete Docter films. Pete Docter directed them.
I get.
All right.
Okay.
Romy, on to number 10.
Number 10, take a drink. It's an A24 film.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Okay. Only 3 things happens in this, about the now 90% happens in this movie. She drives in a van, looks and talks to strangers. She walks around and she stares at shit. That is 90% of the fucking movie. My number 10 is Under the Skin. Yep, we're going to use fucking abstract imagery because of the hidden meanings and metaphors. And the metaphors and the underlying messages. Fuck off.
How dare you say How dare you say Under the Skin is overrated when you get to see ScarJo naked?
Well, that's what the internet is for.
Oh my God, Lucas. You and your ScarJo obsession, I swear to God.
Under the crack of my ass, okay? Now... Yeah, this movie is a bunch. The only interesting factor was the final 5 minutes. That's it. Otherwise, pure boredom, pure bullshit, pure pretentiousness. Fucking waste of my time.
Oh, man.
Moving on. You thought that's going to be bad? Just wait. I got a whole lot more.
I feel like I'm going to go into the 7 circles of hell with Romy on this one. All right, so my number 10 is...
I thought there was 9.
Wait, must you be so technical with me right now, Romy? You asshole. Number 10 for me. Number 10 for me is American Hustle. It's my number 10.
I agree.
Oh, I forgot to put them honorable.
So American Hustle.
Let me see. Okay, and actually, we'll talk about that a little later.
So before it's an American Hustle, I love The Fighter. I absolutely love The Fighter.
Same here.
So then, because of that, I was like, okay, I love The Fighter. Let's see what American Hustle.
3 Kings is another good one, too.
I have not seen 3 Kings.
Silver's Lining Playbook, another great one.
Thank you. Yes, I love Silver Linings Playbook. And I was like, okay, this is the guy who made The Fighter and Silver Linings. Let's see what happens. This movie is all over the darn place. It really, like, editing, structure, it's all over the place. Jennifer Lawrence is just, what the hell is she doing in this? Christian Bale is the best thing about this film.
I agree. And Amy Adams.
And Amy Adams, absolutely. I love Bradley Cooper, but what the heck was going on with his character?
Here's the problem. He should have been nominated for Best Supporting Actor for The Place Beyond the Pines, not for American Hustle.
I completely agree with this one. And they, like, here's the thing, and David O. Russell is known for his black comedy style of humor. I didn't even laugh at one time at this movie. Like, I remember specifically, there was a part where Bradley Cooper was like beating the crap out of Louis C.K. with a phone. Lucas, you remember that? You were with me when we saw this.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was like, that was supposed to be funny? Huh? And it was all the darn place. 93%? Are you kidding me? This is like maybe like a 60 or 70% if you ask me. Easily. And I have not seen David O. Russell's films ever since. I never saw Joy or heard very mixed things about it.
It's Oscar bait galore.
That's why I've heard. And
it is.
And yeah, actually has a film coming out with Michael B. Jordan, actually, I think in the next year or so, from what I've heard. Although, if you guys have noticed, he's kind of an asshole in person.
No, David O. Russell is a fucking just mean-spirited dickhead. If you don't believe me, why don't you ask George Clooney, who got into a fist fight and dares never to work with him ever again?
Who's this?
David O. Russell.
He's a prick, dude.
Yeah.
He's a real fucking prick.
All I'm going to say is this. Watch the behind the scenes on iHeart Huckabees.
Oh,
dude, he loses his mind on somebody. It's hard to watch.
He joins alongs of, James Cameron and other people who are behind the camera are real fucking pricks.
So I've got not much to say about this one because I only saw it once, but from what I can remember, it was honestly kind of boring for the most part until the final act where it picks up so much.
I remember that too. Awesome. We were in the theater, so
yeah. We were supposed to see it earlier in the daytime, but it was sold out. We had to go to a later showing.
That's right. I remember that. So,
So yeah, I loved David O. Russell until I saw this movie. I guarantee he's gonna come back, maybe, but this just didn't do it for me. All right, now it is time for the number 9. Let me update this really quick.
Something I forgot. Okay.
How about do?
All right, Alex. Number 9.
Something I forgot to do with Boyhood. I was going to do the critics and audience Rotten Tomatoes score.
Oh, that's fine. If you want, we could do that. Actually, I'll look up every one of them.
All right. So, Boyhood for me had a 97 critics and 80% audience.
Correct.
So for my number 9, this one had a 77% critics and 91% audience. And let me just say this. Driving Miss Daisy did it better.
Green Book.
My number 9 is Green Book.
Very
now,
true.
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. This is a good movie, but by no means is it great. In my opinion, it might be one of the most average Best Picture winners that has ever won.
Agreed. No, I could definitely say.
By the way, Black Klansman, phenomenal film.
Driving Miss Daisy Driving Miss Daisy's gender race reverse. That's why I like to call it.
Although Mahershala Ali got his Oscar and that was rightfully deserved, and he's one of the best actors in Hollywood today. But Viggo Mortensen, I just thought was wasted.
Yep, I agree.
That's what I've heard.
That's really all I got to say about that. Driving Miss Daisy did it better. That's my number 9, Green Book.
And by the way, Mahershala Ali, get him to play Blade.
He is playing Blade.
He is?
Yes, he is. It was confirmed 2 years ago. It was confirmed 2 years ago at Comic-Con, yeah. Which, by the way, awesome. They're filming it either in the fall time of this year or spring time of next year. So it's happening.
Yay!
Which makes me nice. Hey, that guy's a phenomenal actor.
Oh, that guy's a gem, dude.
100% agree.
All right,
my turn.
Lucas, what do you got?
Yes, your turn.
Alex. I'll tell you my number 9. My number 9. It's the start to this terrible ass trilogy that no one asked for, and one of these films beat out Mad Max Fury Road in the box office, which makes no fucking sense.
Okay,
number 9, Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect 2, you mean?
Well, I personally think that the first one led to the trilogy being that awful. That's why I said one of them.
Okay.
So the original Pitch Perfect, they're all fucking garbage. Like, singing's terrible. The characters are all unlikable. the characters have absolutely no motivation, and it just seems like they just wanted a paycheck here, and it's just a basic by the numbers music movie. That's all I gotta say. Pitch Perfect is absolutely terrible. It led to 2 more Pitch Perfect movies. The second one being out Mad Max Fury Road in the box
which I will
office.
never understand.
Because
and the
we're
third
men.
one being Kubo in the box office.
Because we're men and we don't like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, fuck Pitch Perfect and all the trilogy, especially since someone we know liked the Pitch Perfect movies. I'm just gonna say this as well. Fuck Pitch Perfect. That's why I go to my number 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, Romy, you go ahead.
My number 9, took another drink, is an A24 film.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
God dang.
Okay, you ready?
Oh,
Here we go. This will explain everything. Watch.
I know where he's going.
Oh, God. I thought that'd be higher.
What the fuck?
Or
I know exactly what it is.
what the fuck is wrong with these people? My number 9, Hereditary.
That's my number 1
How about that?
of the last decade.
We're gonna talk about it later.
If you want to watch the full in-depth review that Lucas and I went to, go to LC Muscles 28 and you'll hear it in depth of why Hereditary is one of the most unintentionally hilarious, awful horror films I have ever seen in my life.
Intensely awful?
How
Dude,
the fuck did this
there's
get 91% Rotten Tomatoes?
And dude, and you know what? There have been many screenings.
Oh, man.
Many screenings to where the audience laughed their ass off.
Yeah, my theater was actually one of them who laughed.
My theater did not. My screen did not laugh
Well, good
whatsoever.
for
were
you.
dying in our
You want some
theater.
fucking Fruit Loops?
Yes, I do.
Better yet, Cheerios. For Austin.
No. Fruit Loops are better.
Fruit Loops don't taste the same as they used to.
Just breathe, Austin. Just
Yeah, you know what
breathe.
this movie is? This movie is basically compliance with a horror theme. It's showcasing people doing the stupidest fucking shit ever. Except for the father. He is the only redeemable character in the movie, and don't get me started on the fucking finale. It was, I swear to God, you mixed Burger King with
Oh, I know you're going with that.
Burger King with Animal House Frat Party meets third grade directing. It was beyond stupid. And you know what's funny about Charlie? I figure out what her favorite game is. It's called Heads Up 7-Up.
I know
And
what
if
he's
you
going
got
with that
tabbed.
too. Oh, God. Like
That is my number 9.
My head just got heated after hearing that. Oh, my God. You
And it's going to get worse for me for all you A24 fuck nuts.
Oh,
and here's the
man.
thing, guys. If you haven't seen my list already, Hereditary is my number 1 favorite horror film of the last decade.
Horror.
We'll talk about Hereditary later on my list.
Okay, what's the actress who plays the main role? What's her name? Toni Collette.
Oh,
Is it
yeah,
Toni
Toni
Collette?
Collette.
Why is it that when she looks like she's being possessed or she looks like she's in shock, it looks like if Mandingo took out his big fat cock and gave her the biggest anal orgasm? How am I supposed to take this shit seriously?
He's got a point.
My God!
Shut up, Boston. Shut up, Boston. Shut up, Boston.
All
Okay.
right, Austin.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know what's funny? When she won the next,
quiet.
when she won the Next Gen Film Awards, guess what they presented? Presented her face going. When she actually won, I'm just like, that's the worst picture to pick.
Well, here's the thing, Romy. I didn't edit that. That was Lauren's segment, so she edited it all together herself. So you can.
Awesome.
So that's Lauren on her end.
Oh,
Alright, so
Lauren.
my number 9 is gonna piss off a certain director's group of fans because I love this director to no end.
Oh.
But this is, I think, his weakest film.
Uh-oh.
Number 9 for me. Come After Me. Interstellar is my number 9.
Thank God.
I somewhat agree with you.
I can see.
Oh, thank you.
I love Christopher Nolan. I saw Tenet. I thought it was a good film, not great. Interstellar. This is massively loved by a lot of Nolan fans. I was looking forward to this film to no end.
Oh, same here. We saw it together again.
The IMAX showing. I think I will say this right now. I think the there's no better way to experience it than an IMAX screen. I completely agree with that. I love the opening 2 acts. The third act is where this film takes a nosedive to no tomorrow.
Oh God!
It's when Matt Damon. When Matt Damon shows up.
Literally, I don't know what it was. Like if they
I
would
don't
have
know what it
cast,
is either.
if they would have cast any other actor, I feel like it would have been just as fine. But it's not. It's not that. And before you guys jump on me and say you don't like Matt Damon, no, Matt Damon is a phenomenal actor.
Mhm.
But it was just something about him playing that character that took me out of the movie entirely. And plus, here's the thing: after Matthew McConaughey's helmet got cracked, he should have been dead after 5 seconds.
Yeah. But it
'Cause
is in the movie The Martian. Hey, it shows like, hey, you know what? I got to take care of this.
Like, really, he takes care of it within 5 freaking seconds. Where in Interstellar, it was like, oh my god. And I thought you should have been dead within 5 seconds. And Matt Damon wouldn't shut up after saying, oh, I gotta do this. Oh, I gotta do this. And I was like, Matt Damon, shut the fuck up and get out of here right now, please. And it's just everything the movie was built up, everything the movie was building up on with those first 2 acts, it just falls apart immediately within that third act. I mean, immediately. When the daughter grows up, it's like, oh, I want my family to be here. It's like, you talk to it's like, that's your freaking father. Are you kidding me? And there are some great set pieces in there. But I just feel like
Sia Cougar brings a good point. If you said the cutoff was 80%, why does Interstellar have a 72?
because here's the thing.
Wait, I thought it was 75.
I made the exception because of this. Because Romy did say certified fresh, and it is certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes.
It is. Well,
It is.
because it originally was certified fresh, and then much later on.
Correct. That's the
All
only
right,
reason why it's because it's certified fresh. That's the only reason why it's on here. Otherwise, it'd be an honorable mention. But otherwise, also, what the hell is it with Nolan and his sound mixing these days? Dunkirk had incredible sound mixing,
But the sound design.
Oh god! And Interstellar, there's a certain point at which I literally could not understand what the characters are saying.
I couldn't understand what oh my god, I'm so bad with fucking names. I'm so sorry.
It was Matthew McConaughey and Michael Caine were saying at one certain point because they were talking about how they were at the space station and you can like a whir, and I literally looked around the speakers and I said to Lucas, is the sound like really bad? I think I actually said that to you, Lucas.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. It was I think I didn't have too much of a problem with it, but I know you noticed it more than me.
And Tenet, by the way, it's even worse than Tenet. It's even worse.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, it's even spectacle wise. Tenet's amazing, but character and story, not so much.
I was going to say, look at Dunkirk. That has some of the greatest sound design I've ever heard in a movie.
Dude, Dunkirk will scare the crap out of you with that thing. It really does. And Interstellar, it's like I get what they were going for, but it just didn't work whatsoever for me. But Interstellar is my number 9. I wanted to love the film, but I'd say it's slightly overpraised and overrated more than anything else.
Oscar's been nominated sound mixing for Interstellar.
Which I couldn't. Why? Why? Out of all things, I could have nominated.
Well, there's sound mixing and there's sound design, right?
I think
editing.
It wasn't because basically here's how it works. Sound design is how they incorporate certain objects or how certain sound effects. Sound mixing is how they balance the sound levels between all different effects.
I just want to get this off my chest. Come on. That's number 9. What's number 8?
But yeah, that's number 9. Let's go on with the number 8. I gotta keep modifying the graphics here.
Alexander,
all right, guys.
Great. Let's see what Alex is.
Alex.
Maybe we gotta hang out soon, Alex.
Austin, yeah, we do. Austin,
what the hell is going?
Hey, Lucas, what Alex is trying to tell you this: if you want to play the rest of Contra, get out of beginner mode.
My number 8. Oh man, Austin, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
This has a 91% critics, 81% audience. I just rewatched it a few times recently. I'm sorry, Austin. I got to do this. Number 8 for me, La La Land.
Poo-poo land, as Romy calls it.
The three of you could go. I'm just kidding.
Listen, after I saw it recently, I thought it was pretty forgettable and not as groundbreaking as people
Alex,
thought at the time.
Here's the thing. This was in your top 10 favorite films of that year.
It was.
Oh, my nipples!
It was. But rewatching it, there was very little depth. It was pretty. Concept's pretty tired. The soundtrack is mediocre at best.
What?
If you want a better movie, better musical, watch Sing Street.
Oh my God,
Coco.
dude, Alex, I would
Frozen,
stand up.
or one of the
Dude.
Frozen movies.
I would stand up and give you the massive standing ovation, but I can't because I got the biggest heart on right now.
See, I told y'all you were in for a
Really,
show with
just
this.
wasn't that great after watching it.
Thank
again.
you.
I'm sorry.
I've seen the film 4 or 5 times. It actually
You
got better
don't
for
like
me.
you don't like jazz? How dare you? Fuck off!
Oh, for God's sakes!
I mean, they're catchy, yeah, but the story is flat as fuck. That's it. That's all I got. La La Land,
gosh.
my number 8.
Drive it like you stole it.
Yep.
My number 8.
Really
Actually,
quick,
Austin, we mentioned
Those two are completely different movies, but moving on.
They're musicals.
Not really. Not
The
really.
musical is about a guy trying to
No. Sing Street has musical sections.
and they're better.
All right,
I'm not
so-
going to continue on with that. Lucas, go ahead.
All right, my number 8.
Assholes.
Austin, you mentioned already. I knew they were going to be talk about this, but it's American Hustle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
So
like
yeah,
that.
you
I like
didn't say
that
so. You already said a lot that I wanted to say, but otherwise, realistically, the third act was probably the only good thing about the movie. Realistically, otherwise, it was just really boring at parts. I know you and me, when we saw it at the theater, it was definitely a struggle to get through at points as well.
It was. Yes.
But yeah, overall though, American Hustle, just no, it's overrated as hell, man. That's why it's my number 8.
Oh,
Enough said. Number Romy, go ahead.
Number 8. Take another drink. It's another A24 film.
fuck, here
No
we go.
shit,
Come
of
on.
course.
I'm guessing it's Ladybird. Oh, never. That's probably going to be higher on his list then.
Oh, Ghost Story.
I don't know. Number 8. You want to talk about a boring, lifeless movie? First Reformed.
Never saw First Reform, so I can't say.
Oh my God in heaven. Little to nothing happens in this movie. You know it's almost lifeless when the camera barely even fucking moves. And basically, hold on, I got it.
Hold on.
There we go. Now that amateur hour's over.
Private
Now,
chat.
yes. And it's funny, it's like, how can we relate to the main character when he's an asshole? Not only to himself, but to everyone else. And, yep, this is another film where it uses the metaphors and hidden meanings and the symbolism.
Symbolism.
Yeah, and
The
the filmmaker
metaphor.
the filmmaker behind it. What the metaphors? And basically,
I like
I'll get to fucking. I like the metaphors and the complex abstract imagery.
Oh
First
my
Reform,
God.
one of the biggest fucking wastes of my time. And people had this on their best. I was just like, I don't fucking get it.
Wait, what's this?
First
Reform?
Reform.
Oh yeah.
Never. I'd want to see it, but I was like, it's too late.
Oh
for
my
me now.
God. And there's a segment where he lies on the ground and he has this chick lay right on top of him, like staring at each other on the ground. And now all of a sudden they're in this magical land and they're floating across these environments and shit. And this goes on for 5 fucking minutes.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
jeez.
I'm like, what the fuck is this pretentious shit?
Oh, Roman, you're pretentious for saying that.
Oh no! I don't know the meaning of the word. Astro 24/7 fucknuts, do me a favor. When you join the drinking game, why don't you drink at the end of a sewer pipe because you're both equivalent to each other. Moving on.
Jesus.
Remember, I'm talking about the radical fans.
No. I get that. Not fans like me. Not fans like me. All right, number 8. This is a remake, and it's a remake that I find overpraised. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Okay.
Ooh.
No on the first 2 hours.
Ooh.
Yes on the final 40 minutes.
Okay. I love the foreign film. The original film is absolutely incredible.
Numi Rapace? Is it Numi
Yes,
Rapace?
that's the one. Yep.
Fucking amazing movie.
I love that original film so much. The remake, I don't know what it was. It felt like the exact same movie as the original, minus a couple of things. And that's to the point where I was like, then why have him do a remake? And here's the thing. I love David Fincher. He's one of my favorite directors out there. I mean, Gone Girl, Seven, Fight Club. Oh my God. Why am I also
Gone Girl, Seven, Fight Club, The Social Network.
Social Network, yes, thank you. Mank. Most recently, I loved Mank. I have not seen Alien 3. I don't plan on it. But I was just thinking, like, okay, like David Fincher was the perfect guy to handle the material. And I will say this. Fincher. He does. I will say this. I appreciate that he expands on certain material, but I agree with Romy. That final act was.
It was pointless.
I won't say it's pointless, but it was such a cold ending. I was like, really? Not even the original had a much better ending than that one. But otherwise, it was just, for the most part, I thought it was surprisingly a dull remake. I was never interested. But then again,
I love the introduction, the intro credits.
I will say the intro credits are some of the best I have seen in a film. And by the way, Tim Miller, who did Deadpool, made that opening credit sequence, I should mention as well. But it's probably the best cover of Immigrant Song. Yeah, it's a great cover of Immigrant Song. But it's a remake of a film that I love. The remake, not so much. It was just I had a lot of promise for it, but I just walked off going like, well, that was unnecessary because it's just like the same movie as the original, just a couple different films that Fincher did and expand upon. But otherwise, I was just like, okay, I could have done without it. But guys, if you haven't seen the original, you probably love the remake a lot. But if you've seen the original, Romy did like the remake, which, hey, good on him.
Most of it, but not, like I said, that final 40. It was like when they hit that 40-minute mark, they could have just ended that movie right there.
Oh, I agree. If it could have probably been a whole lot better. But otherwise, it was just a remake that I thought, okay, I could have done without that. All right, and that's for my number 7. My number 8, not my number 7, because we're a bit too far for that one. Number 7, guys.
Well, you never were good at math.
Yeah,
no.
C minus 2 and over. Maybe actually a D plus at that end.
C plus.
I got it.
Alex, don't be too gigantic.
Okay, fine.
Alex, he's not that big of an overachiever.
All right.
Alex, don't blow smoke up my arse.
Number 7 for me. This one was a Best Picture nominee back in the year 2017. Came out in 2018, though, so I guess 2017, 2018, has a 91% critics, 71% audience.
That's a big drop from audience.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And this movie was just fucking boring. My number 7 is Phantom Thread.
I can understand where Alex is coming from, actually.
I saw the first half an hour, and I actually kind of dug what I saw.
I'm sorry, I just don't understand why people enjoy this movie. Sure, the editing, the costumes, the cinematography is all well, but the story is just so boring. It drags on and on and on, focusing on Daniel Day-Lewis, who, I'm going to be honest, was totally outcast in this film.
What?
I don't think he should have been cast for this film.
Man, he was terrific in it.
This famous dressmaker, who's also the world's biggest egomaniac, and his new assistant, who falls in love with him and then poisons him and then makes him fall in love with him, and then, like, what the fuck? It's weird. It was boring. It wasn't engaging. And I almost fell asleep twice.
Oh, holy crap.
If it were on TV, I would have changed my channel. It was fucking boring. That's all I got. That's my number 7, Phantom Thread.
Okay,
what do you got?
Sorry, I just saw a particular comment. I was just like, really? Anyways.
I took care of it.
No, I know.
Fuck me.
Anyone who says a comment like that, don't. I won't say it. I won't.
I'll just put it in the private chat. You guys
put it in the private chat.
Because
put it in the private chat.
Just don't. Lucas, go right ahead.
All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
The fuck?
You'll see why. Hold on. You'll see why. Because it relates to my number 7.
Oh, you actually turned the camera off. You did us a favor.
Where'd Where'd it go?
No, I score you, motherfucker. Oh my god. Jesus. I'm curious to see what that whole thing is going to be. Well, now that amateur hour is over already.
Right.
Yeah, right?
Oh
Let's
my
see.
god.
Let's see here.
All right. My number 7 is a ghost story.
You motherfucker! You motherfucker! You stole my idea! I fucking did that! I did that! You prick! And I was gonna do it again! Get your fucking Charlie Brown ass out of here! I swear to God, I was gonna fucking do that too!
Oh my
Okay, I'll let you have that! For now!
For now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I fucking had to do that.
Okay, Lucas, go right ahead.
I never knew you
my
even seen this movie.
Yeah, I saw it. It's fucking boring. It's stupid. There's
I
nothing
agree.
going on most of the movie.
Oh my God.
And literally all the acting is just terrible.
The movie is about nothing except for an area. That's all it is.
It is. Oh, I'll have more to say on that later on.
Oh, I do too.
Oh God.
And actually, Soren, it's not 5. It's the whole scene as a whole. It's 8 minutes long.
It feels even longer than that.
Mhm.
Anyways, Lucas.
But yeah, I didn't want to say too much about it. I just had to do that because it was funny. But yeah, that was
funny.
It's my number 7.
What the fuck? You didn't say...
You know what's funny,
I
Lucas?
said the ghost story.
Lucas, you know what's funny? You should put that back on because it suits you better.
Fuck you, asshole.
Roby, go ahead.
Just don't.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I saw the comment.
A24.
No, me. Oh, is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
A24.
shit. Okay,
A24?
hold on a minute. My number 7. Take another drink. A24.
Okay. Just let you. We'd be dying. We'd be dying of alcohol poisoning at this point. Just saying.
Okay, number 7. The queen of the fucking hipster stroke with this
Lady Bird.
movie. It's Lady Bitch.
I love Lady Bird as well.
This movie has the most irritating characters. It's about a bunch of fucking hipsters who do the stupidest shit. It was irritating. It was a drag to sit through. It was completely boring. Oh, remember, in film twats, you can't say that B word, boring. Oh, no. And
God forbid I say it's boring.
fuck an A. And the lead character is an unlikable, obnoxious douche. Yeah, I'm going to get in an argument with my mother, and I'm going to throw a fucking fit and open up the car door while she's driving real fast and jump out and break my arm because I'm smart. Fuck off.
SAMRT, smart.
How does this have a 99% rating?
Because it's good.
My buddy Gary Bear, he had this as his number 2 worst film of the year.
Oh,
He did.
This is my honorable mentions of the best movies of that.
Oh my God, I don't fucking get it. Please explain to me, what is it about these? Dude, it's the queen of the hipsters showing off his hipsterish shit in the movie. That's what it is. It's another life film. Moving on.
And again, I know you when it comes to your life films. So
I'm sorry. I grew up with life films, and they did it so much better. You know, Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society.
Oh, you do.
What was the other one? George Lucas made this one. American Graffiti, Stand By Me. Yeah. But yeah, his number 1 of that year, Gare Bear, was same as mine, same as Lucas. I think the same as Alex too. It was Motherfucker. But go ahead, Austin.
Oh, that wasn't my.
Oh man.
Lord.
Okay.
Oh, was it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Number 7.
Oh, it was Truth or Dare.
Yes.
Yeah, right. All right. Number 7. This is a Best Picture nominee, and this actually won Best Adapted Screenplay that year. Call Me by Your Name is my number 7.
I agree.
I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? Romy, I love Suspiria. I know you hate Suspiria, but
Sucks Syria.
quiet with that. Anyways, so Call Me by Your Name. I had heard so many great things about this, and I wanted to catch up before all the films came out. Before last year, I had made an attempt every year to watch every single Oscar-nominated film.
Yep.
I was like, okay, let's see how this goes. This is probably, for me, the second week or so the weakest Oscar-nominated film for that year for Best Picture. This movie, I understand what they were going for, but for the first half, no, actually for the first 3 quarters, I was just, here comes the word, bored. I was bored throughout the majority of this movie. Oh, God forbid I say it's a boring movie because, I got what the film was going for, but I didn't fully grasp Bob until like the last 20 minutes. I'm not joking. I didn't get the romantic tension between the two of them. I never saw it between the two of them whatsoever. Arnie Hammer seems like a great actor. Timothée Chalamet, I think, is a great actor as well. But it was just, like Romy said, I didn't think it was one of those life films, but still, I just thought
the best thing was the final act of the movie.
Michael Stuhlbarg as well was amazing in it as well. Supporting character. That monologue he has, I thought was the best part of that entire film.
Nicholas Lee says, if you find this movie boring, and he puts it like in like capitals and lower cases.
Yeah, right.
Boring.
And
See, that's how you do it. See, Nicholas.
Absolutely. Now, I wanted to like this film because usually I like most of the Oscar-nominated films, but man, this was just, what's up?
Army Hammer, what about that baking soda?
Oh, Jesus. You're gonna go somewhere with that too. No, I don't have much to say because this one, it's just this honestly this was probably the least memorable Oscar-nominated film from that year. But didn't also Phantom Thread get nominated that next?
That was same year.
Okay,
same
the
year,
only
Same
couple
year.
of films I was like that should have been nominated. That Dunkirk, 3 Billboards.
Yes.
Outside of Missouri, that should have won.
Which I think it should have won that.
Or
Get Out.
Yeah.
Was Get Out nominated for Best Picture?
Yes, it was. It was actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the only ones.
Otherwise, yeah, someone actually. Oh, I gotta tell you guys this before we move on to our number 6. So someone told me, no joke, that I was not bored because I didn't know what it means to be in love for the first time. Fuck right off. Yeah, someone actually told me that. I wish I was making that up. Oh yeah, someone actually told me that, because I don't know what to be in love. I was like, no, not the case whatsoever. Anyways, now number 6 guys, we're almost there. It's the top 5, but for the time being, let's get into the number 6s. So Alex, go right ahead.
Well, Austin, if you saw Austin's list of the top 10 most overrated decades of the film, overrated films of the decade so far,
right?
This was my number 1.
Sicario.
And that would be Sicario. Wow. Now, don't get me wrong. I love
Benicio del Toro.
Benicio del Toro. He's
He
one of
was the
my
best thing,
favorite actors. Emily Blunt was just okay. Denis Villeneuve was one of your favorite guys, right, Romy? Denis Villeneuve.
Well, hold on. Let me tell you something about the Danilo Vanilla. I'm sorry.
Vanilla.
Yeah, Danilo's nickname for him.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only guy here that's probably that thinks he's the best director working today.
Other than the last 30 minutes.
He's good, but not great.
Of that movie, Sicario.
With Benicio del Toro. That was the best part, yeah.
Other than the last 30 minutes with the night vision scene, everything before that was just boring.
Oh, my God. Thank you.
That's all I got to say. That's my number 6, Sicario.
All right. I don't know how long
what do you got?
I have to leave soon, but I'll try and get through these as quick as I can. Well, I just know I have to
you never mentioned that.
Well, no, I know it might be. Well, I think I got time. I think we got plenty of time. I just want to make sure I'm in
Lucas,
time.
you never mentioned you had plans.
Hold up a second. You got yours. You got yours truly. You got Austin. You got Alex, and you got. Well, 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Fuck off. Fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I'll try. I think I should be able to make it through the whole thing. I just want to make sure. I didn't. It only came up last minute. I was just got a text from it, but I should be able to make it through. But number 6. Why this win Best Picture? This should not want Best Picture. In 2010, where you had one of the greatest animated endings to a trilogy of all time, this wins instead. The King's Speech.
I agree.
We'll be talking about that in a little bit.
I do like King's Speech a lot. If I could put him in honorable mentions, I totally would.
Yeah, King's Speech. I'm sorry, it's boring. It's it drags on way too long. The acting, it's good at times. It's also really bad at times. But still, man, I just don't understand why they had this win Best Picture. I just don't get it.
The Social Network.
Social Network,
Toy Story 3, Inception, The Town, Black Swan, fucking
Joker. So many great films, and yet The King's Speech wins. Yeah.
You know what? Harvey Weinstein.
Why is it? Harvey fucking Weinstein. That's why.
Fuck Weinstein. There was actually, speaking of Harvey Weinstein, there was actually a scene for Family Guy where he actually wanted to fuck one of the minions.
You and your Family Guy.
That's how they created Twinkies.
But still, The King's Speech, one of the worst Best Picture winners until Green Book, and one of the most controversial, and it's just a film that, to this day, many people will say should not have won Best Picture.
Well, that's funny because The Social Network was winning everything, and then comes the Oscars.
Yep, The Social Network is incredible. I would love to see The Social Network win, but
Social Network, yeah, absolutely.
That's it.
Okay.
My number 6, believe it or not, it's not an A24 film.
What? What dark magic is this?
Wait, is something wrong here? Did the time just stop all of a sudden?
Oh, but this is gonna piss off a lot of people.
Here we go.
My number 6 is a tie.
That's gonna piss Austin off.
I was gonna say, here's the thing: as long as it's not your number 1, that's what I'm fine with.
No, it's not my number 1.
Okay,
I'll give you a hint. They both came out the same year.
I don't know.
Fucking face Luke is making.
That narrows it down.
It came out in the early 2010s.
2013?
12.
2011?
2011.
I couldn't tell. Drive is one of them.
Drive is one of them.
Midnight in Paris. Hugo was on my dishonorable mentions, but I had to take it out. Okay, so Drive is one of them.
You nailed it. And
Tree of Life.
And the tree. Okay, I don't call them these. I call them the Tree of Lifeless and Stare.
Hey, Romeo, you'll hear about Tree of Life later on mine.
Tree of Lifeless. Other than Brad Pitt and certain beautiful sceneries, this was Screensaver the movie.
It was
Screensaver the movie
by Terrence Malick, who's known for
guys,
doing that kind of shit.
You'll hear about Tree of Life later on my list. Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then you have Stare. Now, I will give some credit to Drive. The first 15 minutes are so intriguing. They're engaging and has one of the best soundtracks you can ask for. It fits the tone and the vibe for the movie. Also, Albert Brooks. You see him playing comedic roles. Here, he's a fucking just vicious asshole villain, and he was superb. Why wasn't he nominated?
Right back, guys. Let me get some water. Be right back.
Okay.
No worries.
Okay.
Having said that,
now it just got a whole lot better, guys.
Having said that, boring as fuck. All people did was stare.
Yeah.
That's all they did.
I do.
This movie was so much padding.
I do enjoy Drive, some bits of it, but I cannot deny it. I was like, yeah, that's a lot. It's just a slowly built movie.
I loved it. I loved it when I saw it the second time, and it's one of the very best action movies you will see in the last 10 years. It's called Baby Driver.
Baby Driver is absolutely incredible.
Ass fucks the shit out of Drive.
Oh, it does, absolutely.
Which Nicholas Winding Refn would probably like that because he is a glorified fetish freak for violence. The fucking sick prick.
The thing is, guys, he even said that. He admitted
even said it.
Yeah,
why do you think his films are so just glorified violence?
Especially only God forgives. Enough said.
Don't even fucking get me started on that piece of shit. So that's my number 6. The Tree of Life and Lifeless and Stare.
All right, number 6. Lucas, I wish you were here because my number 6 is Anomalisa.
I love that.
Sorry, Lucas. Anomalisa, he was praising it to no end. I was excited to see it because I love stop motion animated movies.
I do too. Shit, what the hell is that called? Coupon and Two Strings.
Yeah,
Magic.
I love Coupon the Two Strings so much, and I was like, okay, I want to see this. I just saying some really weird comments in here, but anyway, so I wanted to love this movie so much, and although I was not a fan of Eternal Sunshine, I think that film was overrated as can be.
Wait, Little Miss Sunshine?
No, Eternal Sunshine.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I couldn't stand that either.
No, Little Miss Sunshine, I
love Little Miss Sunshine. That had so much heart and character.
But this one, it's just here comes the B word. Boring for the most part. Every character
is a fucking asshole.
And here is the and I know Lucas will say this, so I'm gonna say this. I know the reason why every character has the same voice is because the whole point is that every character is supposed to be alike. That the main character sees everybody in the same light. But here's the thing. The voice, I know since the voice was done by one person, that includes the children's voices, the male voices, the female voices. It threw me off entirely to the point I was like I was actually kind of weirded out the entire time. I get why that was done, but at the same time, it just didn't work for me personally. There is one great scene in this movie where you see the mechanicals inside that one guy's head, the main character. He rips open his head and you see that. I was like,
that
okay.
was actually really well done. That was like a visual spectacle, especially how they pulled that off.
I love that scene, and the animation is actually spectacular. I love the lighting details, and I appreciate
visuals can only get you so far.
Exactly. Visuals can only get you so far. The story I thought was I just couldn't get into it because everyone was such an asshole the entire time.
Okay, Hunter the Frog said the greatest thing. I think the puppet sex scene in Team America has better motion effects. Highlight his comment. See,
by the way, Lucas,
why Hunter the Frog, you are fucking awesome. That is amazing. A genius comment.
By the way, Lucas, my number 6 is Anomalisa.
Yeah, I know. I know.
No, okay. Lucas was praising this film so much. I personally just couldn't get into it myself. Inside Out did deserve to win best animated film that year. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Lucas. I wanted to love it, but it's called Anomalisa. And here's the thing: when it came to Charlie Kaufman, he did a film called I'm Thinking of Ending Things, which I thought was damn good.
I should call it Anomal Jesus. Help me, for God's sake.
Oh my God. All right, but that is my number 6, Anomalisa.
Oh, fuck.
All right, guys.
Oh, fuck yourself, right?
Oh, come on.
It is time, guys. All right, guys. It is time. We're moving on to our... Anyways, we're on to the halfway point of the stream. We're on to our top 5 most overrated films of the past decade. Alex, start us off, sir.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one, so I'm ready to unleash hell. Come on, I'm ready to get hell unleashed upon me.
Okay.
Critics rating 97%, audience 86.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay.
Not too bad. But when people think this is the greatest action movie of the decade, give me a fucking break.
I know what he's going to say. Oh,
no. Max Fury Road.
Yep.
Bye. Goodbye.
Amateur hour is over once again. Okay.
So Lucas's water broke?
Romy and I love this movie, man.
This movie was a fucking just blast.
Dude, okay, really quick. I took Sarah to go see the screening to this one. She's not an action fan. She was like, that's how you do an action movie.
No. The plot of the second half is kind of dumb. The whole premise of them returning to the Citadel and expecting it to work out from there is kind of laughable. I mean, come on. Mad Max himself takes a backseat to Furiosa and terribly misuses Tom Hardy's ability by reducing him to a basically being a mute. I mean, I can get behind a film that explores trauma and grappling one's other demons. but he never gets the opportunity to let those loose and render his eternal conflicts or make them external. Just commit to the story and let Furiosa be the proper protagonist instead of us watching it through someone else's eyes. Like another film I'm about to mention later on, I'd probably fast forward through a large stretch of the movie and just watch the fun action scenes.
Almost the entire movie's an
almost
action.
the whole movie's an action scene.
Yeah, I was gonna
say.
say.
Take it or leave it. But honestly, the best action film of the decade, please. I can name much greater films.
Actually, I do have. Well, I have two of them. Skyfall
Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol.
I was going to say the Raid 2 and Skyfall.
Raid 2, Skyfall, all the John Wick films. I mean,
Mission
come on.
Impossible Fallout.
Mission Impossible Fallout.
That's my action film.
Yeah, that's where Lucas went
Rogue
to.
Nation.
Fallout.
Fuck you.
So many better films that I think are better action films than this one. But yeah, that's my number 5.
Funny?
Mad Max Fury Ass.
Nathan Jones is in this movie.
He is. He is.
That big Australian motherfucker.
Oh man, I saw someone mention Winter Soldier. You get out of here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Luke. I love you.
Alex,
Lucas, number 5.
I love you, buddy, but
Fight me.
fuck, that hurt. That hurt, man.
well,
Romy has been hurting me. How do you think I feel right now?
You feel like ass.
Well, Lucas, if that hurt later on, you better buy into something. Count to 2.
Nah, I'm good.
Lucas, go ahead.
Fat ass, Romy. Anyways, my number 5.
That's your only comment.
I seriously think this film is the beginning point of all these SJW feminazi bullshit like movement.
Bullshit. That's a new
bullshit ass movement that we got on, especially in movies right now. In regards to, especially one thing in particular, we need a female reboot cast in this reboot. We need an all-female cast. We need female cast this, female main character this, female main character that. Ghostbusters 2016.
I think I was the only one. I think I was the one that actually kind of enjoyed that movie.
It is fucking. Wait, so
yeah, it was me, Alex,
Mr.
Casual, our buddy Vin, and Austin and me seeing this film. I did not like this movie at all. Wait, what?
I you didn't see it with you guys at all. No, I actually didn't.
Oh, okay. I definitely was the 4 of us, and I did not like this movie. I'm sorry.
You could not find a more a man-hating movie than this.
Exactly.
This is near the top of the list.
They make men look like idiots. And they started this trend. This is when they started the fucking trend of this, and this was in 2016. And it continues on to this fucking day.
Richard Roeper gave it a D-. He named it one of the absolute worst films of the year.
It's and then, garbage. And thank God this movie bombed at the box office. Thank God.
Oh yeah, I was the only one out of the 4 of us that was like, okay, you know what? It's not a great film, but I can still enjoy it for what it is.
Xenofan, the movie has like a 77, 78% rating. It is certified fresh.
Yeah.
And you know the thing is, then Richard Roeper reviewed the original Ghostbusters. He gave it his rare A+.
Yeah, the original Ghostbusters was one of the greatest films.
It's one of the greatest comedies of all time.
It is. To go from that to this piece of shit, give me a fucking break.
Actually, kind of did. Paul Feig's career went down the shitter after that.
He actually did make a film afterwards, and it did pretty well from what I saw.
But really, it's nowhere on par with his earlier work and shit.
No, like he's actually done 2 films ever since, and his newest one, called Simple Favor, I heard it was great. Like,
I'm so ready for the Afterlife. You damn right I am. That Ghostbusters
Afterlife looks amazing.
But yeah, that's why it's my number 6. Fuck this 2016 Ghostbusters.
Oh god,
this movement started. Fuck this feminazi bullshit thing has started.
All right, Romy, go ahead.
Here we go. Number 5.
Is it another A24 film?
No, it's not.
Is it Denis Villeneuve film?
Doesn't matter. I'm still taking a drink.
No, it's not Denis Villeneuve. Okay, when I'm watching the fucking replay, I'm taking a screenshot of Lucas. Oh boy, with his mouth open. Oh, the sky's the limit. Now, number 5, Austin.
Oh Jesus, here we go. Yes, sir.
Poo Poo Land.
Number 5.
After seeing Poo
Fuck
Poo
the
Land
both of
and
you.
First Man, Damien Chazelle is a one-trick pony. And yes, he did Whiplash, a phenomenal movie.
One
One
of
of
the
my
best
favorite,
movies
which
of
is
the year.
it's in my top
Year,
10 favorite films
decade.
of all time.
A
Whiplash.
brilliant fucking movie, which contains one of the greatest performances you will ever see. J.K.
And one of the greatest
Simmons.
endings you'll ever see too.
Yes. What the fuck happened? Hey, you don't like jazz? We're gonna go over a rant why jazz is so good. I don't give a
You
fuck.
like jazz?
Ooh.
But
Hey,
by
the
the way, I
B
should
movie made a
mention-
better jazz reference than La La Land. That's
I feel like I
surprising.
should mention really quick that First Man would actually be in my dishonorable mentions more than anything else. First Man. Or First Man Bear Pig.
First
What?
man,
Wait.
what? Oh, yeah, that'd definitely be a dishonorable.
I called that
Man,
movie.
Bear Pig.
I called it First Man Bear Pig. I swear to God, I did.
He did.
And guess what? This? See? That wins Best Visual Effects over Ready Player One, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, do that again?
Oh, it did. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Oscars. Ready
I
Player
never understood
One
it either.
was a tour de force in the world of visual effects imagery. And yet, a movie where it's a moon landing that you could have filmed in a fucking backyard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
But yeah,
Even though I love La La Land.
La La Land, yeah.
My favorite movie of that year, too.
I don't get it. I saw this movie, and so I can catch up and everything. I don't know how many times I looked at my watch, and I was considering walking out because I was bored out of my fucking skull.
I saw 2 screenings and I paid for it when it came out. I loved it that much.
Oof. That's a loss.
Oh
of money.
no.
Well, I'm sorry. Hey, I saw Avengers Endgame 4 times in the theaters, so
That's different. Avengers Endgame is one of the greatest movies of the 2010s.
Oh, fuck.
Well, oh well, I don't give a shit. So, but yeah, it's just fucking retarded. That like how with First Man Bear Pig. But anyways, yeah, La La Land. Aside from the main female lead, why should I fucking care?
yeah, Emma Stone was terrific in it.
She was the best thing about it. And I'm funny, like oh, J.K. he's barely in the fucking movie. And Ryan Gosling playing the same fucking character that he always plays in nearly every goddamn movie. There's only 3 or 4 films to where I was just like, he surprised me. It was The Nice Guys, The Place Beyond the Pines, Half Nelson.
Yep.
There's one more. That one.
Right.
But yeah, every fucking movie, he's just.
City Stars.
He's so fucking boring.
I said it just for me.
Oh my
So
god.
that's my number 5 is Poo Poo Land.
City Stars.
Man, Soren, thank you so much. Blue Valentine.
Yeah, Blue Valentine's amazing.
That is spectacular.
Not a date night movie, may I say. All right, so
That's the thing. Okay, Colgan, that's the thing. The people, the filmmakers and upcoming filmmakers love this because it's paying tribute to Hollywood and shit. Good for them. Pat on the back. I don't care. I want to watch
It's
a
not a
story.
boring song. All right, anyway.
And you know what? I saw a movie that did it better. It's called The Artist.
Ours did a great job with it.
Oh, that's phenomenal. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, number 5 for me. Rome, you're gonna love this pick.
Fuck.
Ad Astra is my number 5.
Asshole!
An asshole.
Here's the thing. Ad Astra, I wasn't particularly looking forward to this film, but because it was coming out in September, and usually September, it's kind of like a different kind of January, almost like another dumping ground. But I was like, okay, I heard some good things about it. It's Brad Pitt. Okay, I like him as an actor. I never saw James Gray's previous films, but I was like, okay, it's a space movie. Let's see how this goes.
Oh my god.
This was almost me throughout the film. Oh my god, what happened?
I was like, is this a Denis Villeneuve film?
You be quiet. Ad Astra, for the most part, this movie, again, boring
as
to
Boring.
the T. And here's the thing, I get what they were going for. They were trying to do rather than what's on a character's mind. There's ways you can do that without making it so god darn boring. There's ways you can do that. Like, for example, I'm going to say something really quick. Blade Runner. Sorry, Romy. There's ways you can do it without making it like the film looks absolutely stunning. There's a couple sequences that are absolutely amazing. One I describe as Mad Max in space. Romy, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to that sequence.
That was the best scene in the movie.
The music I thought was fine. The message I have seen so many times beforehand.
It's the hidden message and the metaphors
and the meanings.
Well, here's the thing. It wasn't that because I got what they were going for, but it didn't hit it home because.
The baby.
Okay, Austin, I need to read you something.
Oh,
okay?
go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Now, if you go to Rotten Tomatoes, the critics and the audiences, holy shit!
It's different, isn't it?
Dude, I mean, it's a bigger stretch than Lucas's asshole. Let me read these numbers to you.
Yes, sir. I want to hear this.
Okay,
Go
Ad
fuck
Astra.
yourself.
Well, I will later on, but I don't have an OnlyFans account. Sorry.
Go
Okay.
fuck you. Well, you.
Ad
Oh shit! I
Astra-
got my phone.
Hey, don't pull a Gary. Don't break your equipment.
All
All
right,
right.
don't become the Incredible Sulk. Enough said.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not weak. I'm not.
Is in fact. Shut the fuck up, Luke. All right.
Don't
Ad
say
Astra,
facts.
80,
Come on.
83% critical. Audience rating 40.
It's a total difference.
Oh
yes.
my
Hey,
god.
want to hear something interesting, guys? Really quick. The day beforehand, I saw Hustlers. Absolutely loved Hustlers.
I fucking love Hustlers, man. That's
that
like
next day,
40?
it's like the female Goodfellas for strippers in a way.
dude. That next day, I went to go see
Oh,
Ad
man.
Astra, and I think halfway through, I was sitting next to someone was like, "Is this movie really freaking boring?"
Boring, dude. I'd rather watch Lucas mow his grass.
Why do you keep making references to me?
Because you're
Because it's
funny.
funny. I love how Alex and I were at the same time. No, I mean, okay.
I'd rather
Performances
see
are
Lucas
great.
bake chicken enchiladas.
It's like,
Okay.
here's the thing. Performances are great, but like
You're talking
a lot of the
great.
actors, like
Fuck off.
Tommy Lee Jones, barely in the movie
He's barely in
whatsoever.
Illinois. Yeah.
He's maybe in it for like 10 minutes max. There's other performance I can pull. Honestly, I can almost. The movie is. I'll say this movie is this. It's a well-made movie. That's the most thing I could say about it. It's well made, but here's where we go. It is pretentious as can
That
be.
movie is full of itself. Like
Oh, it seriously is. And I want to see James Gray's previous films, but after saying this,
Hey, Lucas cutting his grass was more entertaining than Boyhood.
Oh, come on.
That's a good point. Yeah, it's true.
I seen him. He's been on the Bofas chat too. He says some. He says some funny shit.
No way.
Is
but
the
otherwise,
latest Pixar film your biopic? No, it's not.
Ad Astra, it's that's an uninteresting movie minus maybe like 2 scenes. One involving a chimpanzee coming after Brad Pitt, which came sort of nowhere. It was nuts.
Lucas, I love your cameo.
I was actually like, what the fuck is going on here?
You missed it, Austin. You talking about chimpanzee reaching out. I was just like, Lucas, I love your cameo.
Good point, actually. Good point.
Fuck.
Yes.
But with that being said, guys,
Yes!
let's move on to our number 4. Romy, I feel you're gonna piss me off even more. So
Oh, baby.
Alex,
Especially with the next ones. Go ahead.
go ahead, Alex. Number 4.
All right, number 4. This one's kind of cutting it close, but 78% critics, 75% audience. Okay.
Okay.
And to me, this is the most overrated animated film of the decade.
Okay, let me guess. Okay, is
That
it?
was an anomaly for some reason.
No,
Nope,
not
it's not.
in the 90s. Hold on, let me think. Is it Frozen 2?
No. Well,
Okay.
I'll tell you right now. I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to say it. I'll give it away. The
Okay.
fact that it won against Wreck-It Ralph.
Brave.
Yes, thank you.
Brave.
Fuck Brave. I'm
It
sorry.
Brave would
is
be my dishonorable mentions.
Probably, in my opinion, the most overrated Pixar film ever.
Agree.
The first half of Brave is amazing.
And you know what's funny? Behind the scenes, didn't they change certain filmmakers halfway
actually-
into making this movie?
It felt like they did.
Because I think that's what happened. Because the first half of this movie was awesome, and then comes that fucking twist.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this Care Bear bullshit?
Bear?
I was like, dude,
I wanted to love Brave. I really did.
but
No.
But the worst thing is, how did it win over Wreck-It Ralph? Oh, I know why.
That girl never
I know why.
understand.
Because the Oscars love what? Actually, no, that win because they're both Disney. They're both owned by Disney.
They really are Disney. They both are.
There's nothing memorable about this film.
Well, first half, yes. No, first half, no. Second half.
Brave was pretty
God.
acclaimed. Yeah.
It's boring. It's probably. No, I wouldn't say the worst Disney movie of the decade.
No, there's out there.
Cars 2.
Cars 2.
Cars 2 is easily the worst
much
Pixar
worse.
film out there.
But this one's pretty close to it.
Onward is probably a close second, though.
Onward, I thought was really good.
I'm
that didn't
I'm
get
sorry.
enough
I was
love.
not a fan of Onward. I thought it was so disappointing.
Alex, no joke. After I saw Onward, I wanted to give it the biggest hug possible. I'm not kidding when I say that.
Onward?
I really did. I loved Onward.
That's my
agree
number
with
4.
you.
Brave.
Oh, yeah.
Lucas?
Lucas, what do you got?
So, you want to win? You want to win this game? I will teach you how to win.
Plastic dill pickle, big ass nose.
Yes, Foxcatcher.
Wait. That's number 4?
Yep.
That's my number 4 as well, actually.
Yay, we match! Yes.
I want to love Foxcatcher, man. You go ahead first.
Look,
Lucas, go ahead.
He's on a
I'm
blood
sorry. When your character, one of your main characters, goes like this,
I'm going to train you to be the best wrestler possible.
There's a
My
lot
wrestling
more
school
to
will
it
be
than
the best
that,
ever
but, yeah.
wrestling school of all time. I am going to have an Olympic winning team because I am Plastic Dill Pickle Nose.
No,
This
it's
is the
plastic dill
thing.
I
pickle,
want to
big
do
ass
some
nose.
cocaine.
So here's the thing with this movie.
What the fuck?
How the fuck did Steve Carell get nominated over Jake Gyllenhaal?
I don't know. And he's
That's what
not
I'm
even a
wondering.
main character. He's a supporting
No, he's not.
character.
He's a supporting character. It's such bullshit.
And the funny thing is, his character, dude, the real life portrayal. I've read the real life story and seen the special. I think it was 2020. The real life character was fucking menacing. Like he was.
Oh, dude,
He's a goddamn Looney Tune.
It's like, here's the thing. It's like, here's
I
the
was
thing. Like,
expecting Foghorn Leghorn to fucking show up.
the way I would describe it like this: the true life story is, oh my god, the true
It's
life
so
story.
brutal.
It's
like,
amazing.
But like here, it's like they didn't make this film nearly as compelling as it could have been. Not
No,
nearly.
they didn't.
This is from the same filmmaker who did Capote and Moneyball.
I love Moneyball.
I love
Capote
Moneyball.
is
What the
amazing.
fuck happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, why was Foxcatcher Raven rated R? They barely do anything in the movie.
Rated
It's
R
because
for
it's because of the swearing. That's
Rated
really
R
what
for
it is to it.
retarded.
Yeah. I'm sorry though. Steve Carell did not deserve over Jake
Hell
Gyllenhaal.
no.
Yeah,
And
Mr. Casual said,
Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal wasn't that good. Jeffy Carl Duffy deserved it better. Yes, he did.
Nah, like okay.
And I work.
yeah.
I used to work in.
More than anything-
Steve Carell was such a compelling
You too.
performance.
More than anything, Steve Carell's performance was a makeup performance more than anything else.
all it was.
Like here's the thing: there's always so
Fucking
much that
looked
makeup
like
you can
Toucan
do.
Sam.
But the thing is this: there's always so much. There's always so much you can do within a makeup performance. There really is. You have to even do more. And Steve Carell, I think, is a
What the
brilliant actor. But
what the-
good God,
What the fuck is he? Is he trying to do the coach, or is he trying to be casted for the movie Pinocchio?
and I'm gonna say this too:
For the coach.
the film has a great atmosphere. It has it has amazing cinematography. The movie looks amazing, but otherwise, like Lucas, I know Lucas is gonna agree with me. It's so freaking boring for the most part.
It's fucking boring.
Here's the
Like-
thing. And then also, Romy created the Foxcatcher Award for this specific reason. Because this film sucked ass.
It's a movie I was looking forward to, and it's getting Oscar glorious praise and reviews. And I saw it afterwards. I was just like, this movie fucking sucked. That's what I said when I left.
Like Lillard, the last 23 minutes, the best part of the entire film.
Yeah.
It's the only thing. Even with a gun, I still thought he looked like Yosemite Sam or some shit.
Oh man.
Wait, guys, hold on.
Nah, I
okay.
wanted to
I'm gonna
love
shoot you.
Foxcatcher,
I'm gonna
man.
shoot you with this gun, even though I cannot see where I'm aiming at.
I'm surprised
By
he's
the
able
way-
to see with that fucking like.
Mark Ruffalo was by far the best part of the entire film, I think.
And Channing Tatum. I thought he was really good.
Dude, Channing Tatum is a great dramatic actor. No one gives him enough credit, I feel like, when it comes to
It
that
was
stuff.
the movie Magic Mike that kind of broke. Well, then again, he
You
was a
guys
former
breakout
dancer,
moment for you guys, big spotlight and
An
break
out party.
I'm surprised he was
That's
able
true.
to. I was I was really curious. I was just like, how is he not bumping into walls when that big fucking schnauzer was blocking his viewpoint?
I mean, the last 20 minutes of this film did hit me hard, but before that, I was like, is there anything else I remember? Nah, not really.
I guess Triple H was too busy.
Well, Lucas, do you have anything else to say?
So, yeah,
Oh my
Austin,
God.
that's my number 4.
And that's my number 4 as well.
My
Roman?
number 4.
I think my top 3 are completely obvious, but you guys go ahead.
Oh shit! I have nothing
Let's
to drink. My number 4 is an A24 film.
Well, there
God
go the
damn
guy.
it,
shit,
Roman.
we're back to normalcy here.
Yep. Yep. A24 film.
My reaction.
Here we go. This movie has one of the funniest unintentional deaths I have ever seen in my entire life.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Let's just say it involves logs, a dad, and a goat.
Oh, you.
Oh, okay.
My top 3 horror films of the decade.
My number 4 is The Witch.
Or it's
I
like
love-
Romy likes to call it the bitch.
I have seen The Witch 13 times. No joke. I love that
13,
film.
Jesus
How
fucking-
many?
13. I love the film that much.
Ah!
Yes, I love the film that much. I really do.
This movie has some of the worst fucking pacing I have ever seen. I was bored beyond belief. I hated every fucking character. They were so obnoxious. The twins, I wish the witch came out and just... I don't get it. What the fuck is so fun about this movie? This was torture.
Mm.
Where's the Minion cereal? That's for both of us.
The main stereo.
But the best thing about this movie, other than that unintentional death,
Mm-hmm.
when I first saw this, people were like, oh, it's so terrifying. I saw this, I was just like, I saw the witch, I'm just like, she's got nice tits.
I remember that to this day.
I was like, let me be the baby. She could abduct me and take me out of this fucking film. Torture. And no, the A24 fucknuts had to be a bunch of assholes. I did.
And by the way, I feel like I should mention this too. Everyone says that Romeo attacks others. No, I actually went after Romeo when it came to this movie.
what?
no
Who do
joke.
I attack?
Yeah,
Besides Happy Madison fucktards.
Because people have said that you attack others. No, not the case. Like, I actually went after Romeo because he hated it, and I loved it. Like, that's how
What?
much I loved The Witch.
Do you find Anna Taylor-Joy over? She's the female Ryan Gosling to me.
And guys, again, let's ease up on those questions. Anyways, Romeo, as you were saying.
But yeah, pretentious bitch. This was on my 10 worst films of the year too.
It was
Wow.
in my top 10 favorite films that year. It was actually my number 6 if I remember correctly.
You just don't get it.
You don't
Borrowed.
get it. People laugh at it. Don't have a smart intelligence like A24 does. Dude, the fucking A24 fucknuts. I swear to God. Do me a favor. Find the most prickiest cactus, sit on it, and read a fucking novel and never come off. Thank you.
Oh,
Number 4. Oh no, number 3.
Number 3.
All right.
You just didn't get it.
I
You just didn't understand.
just got to keep changing the graphics here. And there we go. All right. Number 3, Alex from Montana.
All right. You guys mentioned this earlier, and that would be the best picture from the year 2010, The King's Speech.
The King's Speech. Yeah.
King's
There you
Speech.
go.
Harvey
There you go.
Weinstein's finest hour of his ass.
Thank God that guy is out of
Yes,
Hollywood.
genius. I'll be right
the
back. Keep
fact
talking. I
that
gotta get something to
the
drink.
fact that
Go
this movie won over fucking Interstellar, Inception,
Inception.
or The Social Network,
Black Swan.
Swan, Toy Story 3.
Yeah, Toy Story 3 especially.
The fact that this
That's
one is
right,
like,
yeah.
give me a break. It made no sense. I mean, it was just boring as fuck. I thought
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, really quick, I will say anyone who says he just didn't get it, like, don't tell me that. Do not
Well,
tell me
Boros
that.
just doing it as a joke, dude. He was
Oh
doing
no,
that as
like,
a fucking-
oh no, like I know, like it's not that, like, I know people say it as a joke, but I'm just saying, like, when people say that, if someone says if you didn't like it because you didn't get it, trust me. Someone said that to me a billion times. It's like, trust me, I got what they were getting. It just didn't hit me the way they hit you.
But to
Anyways,
me,
Alex.
this is the definition of the word Oscar bait.
Oh, it is. It
Thank
is.
you.
Point
100%.
blank and period.
Like, I enjoy King's Speech a lot, but at the same time, Social Network or Inception, even Black Swan, any one of those 4 films that you
Toy
mentioned,
Story
Alex,
3. I'm sorry.
any one of those films that you mentioned should have won easily.
Yep.
Is that it?
That's my number 3. King's Speech.
All right.
Thank goodness, Romy, you're back in time because you're about to hear my number 3. And it's a review we did on my channel.
Wait.
Bullshit.
What was your number 3?
Midsommar bullshit.
Oh, okay, hold on, man.
Is that your number 3 as well?
Hold on. Okay, I got 2 clothespins. Hold on a minute. Just give me a second here. All right, I'm going to prepare for this. Here we go.
Oh, God, what is this?
Okay, here we go. I'm going to put this on this nipple. And I'm going to put this on this nipple. Okay, you ready?
What is happening?
Oh, yes. Oh, I needed that. That was awesome.
Bullshit.
Midsommar bullshit is my number 3 as well.
Holy shit, it is. Yes. Woo.
Fuck this movie. Hey, Ari asshole. Hey, getting his inspiration from a Nazi Hitler sympathizing piece of shit like Lars von Trier, and I made this movie because hold up a second.
I got a breakup.
Really? Fuck off. No, it's because I went through emotional breakup, and I'm gonna write about it, and I'm gonna avenge my death by killing these sons of bitches. Wah. Fuck off, Ari Aster.
Exactly.
This is nothing but a fucking personal vendetta.
Personal vendetta, and it's fucking boring. The intentional deaths are hilarious. Some of the moments made me and Romy both die laughing. And if you want to see more, check out the review on my channel because it is absolutely... It is
one of the most watched videos. It's the most watched video you and I ever done.
Oh, well, yeah, aside from both. Yeah, for both of Pain Gaming.
Folks, I went in 2+ hours along with Lucas over everything, and it's got. Speaking of the unintentional, we're gonna do the almost famous tribute by jumping off a fucking mountain and fall to our deaths because that's exactly what we would do, right? But no, the college kids, I'm just gonna stay there and study. These are some of the stupidest motherfuckers. Florence Pugh, I love you, honey, but what the fuck? You sound like a god. Dude, you know what someone did? I dared someone to take her cry and put it into like auto-tune. Someone did, and it was hilarious.
Oh, wow.
That's her crying. This is her crying, right?
Ari Aster in the movie is Florence Pugh's character, and her boyfriend is his ex. And what happens to him? He gets fucking the Wicker Man treatment.
Yeah, Wicker Man. Even though Wicker Man is still a lot funnier, did it a lot better and funnier.
And the sex scene. What the fuck, dude? There were people, just like Hereditary, there were people laughing in the theater.
Yep.
I was laughing at that.
I was like, I want that hot cougar mama right there. This movie is bullshit. And padding galore. Yep. And it's 2 hours and 25 fucking minutes long.
I thought it was 2 hours 45.
And there's a director's cut of 3 hours long.
I want to watch that shit.
3 hours?
No, thank 3 hours. Yeah.
No, thank you.
No, thanks.
And then the best thing is like when those old people, they had to kill themselves, like jump off a cliff, because that's how their cult is. Here comes one of the fucking cults who has Shao Kahn's Wrath wood hammer, and they're playing fucking whack-a-mole with his
That's actually
this movie is retarded.
It's so bad.
And it's got it's my pick for the worst musical score of the decade.
Oh, I love that music.
Alex, I sent it to you. You said it sounded like nails on a fucking chalkboard.
It was. It was.
Yeah. I'm the only one here that actually loved the musical score. I'm just gonna be quiet.
They were making. You need to watch the scene because it is so fucking bad that it's hilarious.
Yep.
It's beyond atrocious. Thank you, Moist Critical of Penguin Z0. He also fucking hated this movie, and I was so happy.
It's critical. It's
critical. Some more bullshit. Go to LC Muscles 28.
Yep. My channel.
Wait, the $3 director's cut is $40.
Yeah, that's a bit much. Come on.
I wouldn't spend $2 on it.
I wouldn't spend 1 penny on it.
And by the way, A24, take a drink.
There you go. All right, my number 3 Romeo, you're gonna fall in love with me when I say this one. Tree of Life is my number 3.
Screensaver walking the movie.
All right, Tree of Life. I was recommended this, and I was like, okay, you know what? This is a movie I'd want to see for a long time, but I never got around to seeing it. Oh my god. This is legitimately one of the most boring ass movies I have ever seen in my life. And this was my first Terrence Malick movie. Why?
Dude, you know what dude, behind the scenes, this is what he tells his crew. Just go out, start walking, and I'm going to start filming. No joke. I'm not joking. This is confirmed.
Why? Oh my. Okay.
Like,
the opening. Okay. The opening sequence has a cool setup because it shows Sean Penn. You know,
I'd rather watch Lucas scratch his ass than watch.
Oh, come on.
That's actually really funny.
That's see, I love comments like those. Those are great.
Oh my god!
Why is everyone fans fascinated with my ass? So
because Lucas, you have that ghetto booty. That's why.
Look at Meg's. Look at Winterflower's comment.
Lucas is the Meg.
Bullshit! I am. Fuck that comment. Fuck.
That is amazing.
That's not true at all.
That's brilliant. Okay, the film. Sean Penn looking depressed is a great. So it's like, why is he all depressed? And the thing is, I couldn't follow this damn movie. I couldn't follow it. Like, you could have put in a little bit of dialogue, maybe a little bit of narration. Like, there's a reason why visual storytelling exists. I completely get that. Like, Dunkirk does it perfectly.
Okay,
Absolutely
Dunkirk,
perfect.
Wall-E, No Country for Old Men minus the 30 minutes. There Will Be Blood, Castaway. Those are visual storytelling at its finest.
This movie is just literally, like as Romeo said, it's the screensaver movie. That's all there is to it.
That's all it is.
And here's the thing. It's shot by my favorite cinematographer, Emmanuel Lubezki, who, if you have seen his films,
that guy's a fucking gem.
Dude, how he shoots, if you've seen how he shoots The Revenant, you're just like, how the hell did he shoot any of that stuff? But man, this movie, that's the best I could say. And Brad Pitt was the best thing about the entire movie.
He was the best thing about it. And like the fucking dinosaurs.
I forgot about that in all honesty.
Like, dude, I'm not watching Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, come on. Like, here's the thing. I would have mentioned this movie and Jurassic Park on the same level. This movie is so overrated. Like, the bits where Brad Pitt's in it are great. Those are the only great parts. I see what they were trying to go for with going Sean Penn into his adult life and his kid life. No joke. I didn't connect with that until 2 years after I saw it. I was in film school, and someone was like, "Oh, the child's like," I was like, "Wait, are you kidding me?" And they're like, "You didn't get that?" I was like, "No, I didn't."
So that's how make us casual film fans.
Pretty much, right? Pretty much.
Unless you go to film school.
Unless we go to film school.
And then wasn't there a scene where one of the kids dies? I completely forgot about that.
And the kids were assholes.
Oh, they absolutely were.
They would have died if they were in my hands. I would have fucking Sparta kicked them right in the face.
And here's the thing. Wasn't like the first 5 to 10 minutes of them going across like the galaxy or something like that before it actually starts? Guys, 5 to 10 minutes of this movie in the start. Going through the galaxy and finally it's like, where is this going? Then it goes to Sean Penn and it's like, finally see a human character.
A kid accidentally drowned, so unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what happens. But otherwise, this movie is just, again, pretentious as all can be.
Oh, very.
There goes that word again. It is.
It's the P word.
Oh, and here's the thing: there are some critics that even I follow that they're like, okay, you have to have a dictionary to understand what the heck happens in this movie. In all honesty,
you just didn't get it. You didn't understand the meanings.
I got
metaphors.
I'm gonna say this: if anyone tells me that, I'll say, okay, I got what the film was going for. It just didn't. I just didn't like it. So it just didn't hit me the way it hit you.
You didn't get the underlying messages.
It was just not a good movie. Like here's the thing. I appreciate that it's well made, like Ad Astra, but otherwise, I was like, okay, well that's just what, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of my life wasted right
Yeah.
there.
Jordan Love, my favorite little person's in the chat.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I thought it was
All
Lucas for different reasons.
All right, guys. Now we're moving on to number 2.
Okay.
Alex, go right
Let's
ahead.
get a number 2, Lucas.
Let me ask you guys a question. What do you guys what is your definition of the term biopic?
Oh, I think I know where he's going with this one.
Biopic, a film based on a popular figure in our culture.
Or excuse me, as the Oscars say, a movie that's based on a book
That
or
is-
a play.
That is true.
Sorry, Oscars, I don't get those
Best
rules.
original
That is-
screenplay bullshit.
That is
Yeah,
very true. But when the facts are completely fucked and like
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
I don't know. I'm not sure if it. No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Number 2 for me, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Alex, do you know it's not certified fresh, right?
It's not certified fresh.
It's not, but it has 85% on Rotten Tomatoes for the audience.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
Rocket
for the
Man.
audience.
Oh,
Audience, I'm sorry. I'm cheating a little bit. I
Hey, Alex.
apologize.
You had it in your top 5 best.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, no kidding.
I did, but Rocket Man did it better.
It did actually.
You change your thoughts
Rocket Man
like
did it
the
better.
flip of a coin, man. But I agree. Rocket Man's so much better. I agree.
I mean,
Okay.
they didn't get the facts right at all.
You know what? Hold on a second. Before you say something, hey, Count Victor, here, I got a present for you. I got a present.
Waiting.
We're waiting. Oh no!
You shit yourself.
Oh no!
That is what you get for forcing out a fart. I'm the facts
Anyways.
guy.
Anyways,
There's your facts. Romy just cracked himself on camera.
example. Freddie didn't meet the other members of his band in a van after a show. They were already roommates.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. There were no backlash against the song Bohemian Rhapsody. Everybody loved it at the start. The band wasn't inspired to perform at Live Aid because of Freddie's condition of AIDS, because that came 2 years afterwards.
Yeah.
And I think Rocket Man did it so much better. I think Taron Egerton as Elton John was much better of a performance than Rami Malek as
He actually
Freddie
performed his
Mercury.
own singing, by the way,
Yep.
Taron Egerton.
And you do not see Rami Malek singing this. He was just voicing
Well,
it, or
I
not voicing
think
it, but
he did some voicing. He did some voicing, but
yeah,
it
at
was
the
most
same
of it was
time,
an
it's
imitator.
like
Fuck.
I
Romy,
fucking had a little bit of liquid mush, but at least I caught it with my butt cheeks. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh my god. Alex is oh my god. Anyways, is that it, Alex?
yeah, Rocket Man did it better. That's all I gotta say.
Lucas, number 2.
Overrated as
Number
fuck.
2.
Speaking of number
Oh
two.
boy, here we go about number 2.
Well, you're gonna go.
Who
to
does
the
number
top.
2 work for?
Who does number 2 work for? That's
That's
how
you show that turd who's boss.
Yes.
I did. I flushed him down the
Jesus.
toilet.
What did
Number
you eat?
2. It features another review we did on my channel.
Oh,
And it has
God.
one of the most memeable faces ever.
Oh.
Hereditary.
Hereditary.
You assholes.
It's when I did that fucking face.
You guys said a lot already about Hereditary. Go check out my review. I really can't say much more about it because I've already said it. I don't say my voice for number 1 because after I do my number 1, I do have to leave. So, yeah, go ahead, guys.
Romy, go ahead. I know he's gonna piss me off even more. So,
Okay. My number 2.
2024.
Hold on a second.
Uh-oh. Okay.
waiting for the
Okay.
punchline.
Hold on.
Hey, Junior.
Okay, you ready?
Jesus, Lucas. Yep.
Yes.
That's a joke I did. I did that joke.
Oh, but he did it better.
You ready? Here's 95% of the movie. Here we go.
Pretty much, guys.
There
Pretty
you,
much.
there you go.
He just saved you like 90 minutes. He just saved about 90 minutes right there.
A boring story.
Man, you're welcome
You
for that.
Austin. This movie, it features a fucking guy in a Charlie Brown ghost costume walking around and staring at shit for nearly 95% of the entire fucking movie. Here's a plot hole. You remember throughout this whole time, he's digging through this fucking crevice, right? He's trying to get this note out, and he's digging it, and he's going as hard as he can. And I'm thinking,
You're a ghost, for God's sakes.
he's a ghost. You can see him going through walls. You can go through the fucking thing and grab the son of a bitch and save us all the time and misery. This whole movie is about an area. That's
It
all
really
it
is. As an A24 fan, I can actually admit that.
Padding galore. And it's got one of the most unintentional, hilarious scenes where the ghost scares the shit out of the people, and he takes up and he's just smashing shit. I was fucking laughing. And then you have the infamous 8-minute scene where his bitch-ass wife comes home. I'm gonna do dishes. Oh, look at pie. I'm gonna sit down and eat this fucking pie until I throw up while the goddamn ghost Charlie Brown sitting in the fucking corner staring at her like a fucking creep ass for 8 minutes. That's not a movie.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Charlie Brown did it fucking better, for Christ's sakes.
He did.
Holy
This
shit.
is one of the most padded, pretentious, boring, nonsensical, and wasteful fucking movies I have ever seen.
Oh god. I agree. You'll hear about that.
Oh,
And you know what?
baby.
There's another scene. This goes on for like 5+ minutes where this guy's talking about some fucking random ass story.
Oh, he is.
Oh my god,
good
this
reason, though.
movie is fucking ball gargling shit. It was my number 6 worst film of the year.
Yeah.
Gary and I did an in-depth review going over everything. Please, folks, tell me what is so good about this movie.
Yep.
The fucking shit that I caught with my butt cheeks is better in this movie.
Facts.
Speaking of number 2,
Facts.
All right. Number 2 for me.
Facts.
This movie not only is so overrated as can be, but it also pissed me off with how stupid these people were in this movie.
thank you.
Number 2 is compliance.
Yep.
I had heard so many great things about this movie. So many great things. And the thing is, the guy who made this movie made The Hunt, which I thought was really good. And he made a great TV show called Mayor of Easttown, which I will review very soon. It's a great show. Terrific. But, man, this movie is based on a true story of when a prank caller had said, hey, I'm a police officer. And here's the thing as well, guys. Okay. A police officer will actually show up on your damn doorstep.
They will show the badge and they do everything. They don't call you over the fucking phone.
And here's the thing. With the amount of things that this person was telling, hey, tell her to this, it's like, a cop would never fucking tell you to
And
do
who
any
would
of that stuff.
agree to do some of the shit that they do? And the fucking store owner, oh my
Such
god.
an idiot.
I'm like, it's like, okay, you want to showcase for about an hour and a half to 2 hours how people are beyond fucking stupid and it insults our intelligence and pisses us off.
And here's the thing.
Congratulations.
And here's the thing. The more questions I went on, I was like, you don't see this, like like, how could you be? Not only, first of all, how could you be this so damn stupid? But as the questions go along, how do you not even question anything?
You know, the funny thing is, I think after they did a screening, the filmmakers, the people behind the crew, they had like a Q&A, and many people walked out of it.
I understand. I would have done the same thing.
I would have. Well, I would have thrown my fucking drink at them.
I wouldn't have done that. But you know what I've said? Okay, first of all, how are people this stupid?
There's no man.
No.
I don't know who's worse in terms of stupidity, compliance or the fucking dumb shits in the Purge, the turd films.
It's like, here's the thing. Even the girl that got harassed, even she questioned everything. She's the only person I was like, wait, how? And even this guy was like, I don't like that guy is telling me things that aren't like. That's the only dude that's like, something. Yeah,
someone's got common sense and logic, which you don't fucking find in films these days.
But every single character in this film, besides the one guy and the person that was being harassed, those are the only two that were.
Oh my god, they're beyond fucking stupid.
Like, look, those are the two guys who I actually felt bad for. Everyone else, I was like, no, like, you should have. The moment you heard someone's like, tell her to do naked jumping jacks.
Fuck. This movie, oh my god, it's so fucking stupid. It pissed me the fuck off. I was so mad.
I could go into a huge rant about this movie because this movie for me, this movie for me, it's like a 0.5 out of 5. I'm not kidding.
Dude, the people who defend it, you know what they say? It showcases how scary it is for how people can act. I'm just like, no, it just showcases how fucking dumb they are.
It's like,
it insults my intelligence.
To an extent, yes. But at the same time, people shouldn't be this dumb. Like, seriously.
Fucking Lucas is smarter than these people.
Hey, I'm pretty smart myself. I have a degree from college.
Pretty smart. But otherwise, yeah. No, okay. Soren, here's the thing. The Purge, watch Mom and Dad. That's what The Purge should have been.
Mom and Dad is so much fun, man.
I love Mom
That's
and
how you take Nicolas Cage's craziness and make it work.
And that's how you do The Purge, enough said.
Yeah, and it actually makes sense. It makes legit sense, and it's so funny and so much fun to watch.
All right, guys. It's time. We have gone on to our 10 through number 2. But now it's time. Let me actually change the graphic here. It is time for our number 1 most overrated movies. I am sure we're going to piss off a lot of people. This guy's going to piss me off. I know that for a fact.
I'm going to piss off everybody.
Yep.
But it's time.
Oh, Jerome, I hope we have the same one.
Let's go into our number 1 most overrated film of the last decade. Alex,
Jerome.
Go ahead.
Romley, I hope we have the same number 1.
Let's see.
Critics 88, audience 81.
So it's not Blade Runner. I know that much. It's not. I don't think it is.
This is a sequel.
Okay.
I didn't like the original, but I understood the impact it made on the film industry.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
It was an interesting plot. I felt the sequel took away more than it added. It felt poor. It was poorly thought out and completely unremarkable. Number 1 for me, Blade Runner 2049.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Alex, hold on.
Woo! Yes!
You told me you actually really liked the film a lot.
Oh, hey, Austin! Fucking you doggy style!
You told me you liked the movie.
Alex, you can call me a fucking asshole for all you want. You're my best friend forever. Yes!
You told me you enjoyed it a lot.
Yes!
Why? Why don't you tell me the truth straight up? It's like either one, you either flip your appearance at the clip of a coin, or you're never truthful.
I love it.
This is better than when you mentioned mother.
How you doing? Keep it moving.
Okay. Hey, Austin. Sorry, I think I know who the better brother is.
No.
Alex Putnam, my favorite Putnam brother.
What the hell am I gonna do with you? That was my number one film of 2017 and one of my favorite. It's my top 3 favorite films of the decade.
Oh my god!
And by the way, I've seen that film about 6-7 times.
I almost want to cry.
Cry, you son of a bitch!
You told me when we got out of it, dude. You said to me after we got out, it was like that film was great.
No, I said it was fine.
You did not say fine. You
Said
liked
it was
it.
fine.
You did
These
not.
These are tears of joy.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Give Alex the biggest delicious sandwich and the best blowjob imaginable. I'm fucking serious.
This your number one too, Romy?
It's without not only my number one, it's my number one of all fucking
I
All
adore
time.
this film to no end. I
This
love this movie.
movie. Sales. Oh, that's fucking engaging.
Sales.
Holy shit.
Sales.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Jared Leto's character creeped me the fuck out.
That's it.
I
That
was
was,
like,
the,
dude,
that was the whole point.
Ryan Gosling's characterization felt forced and contrived, and Harrison
What?
Ford did little to nothing.
Yeah, no, this is Ryan Gosling. You ready?
Yeah, that's actually a good example of visual storytelling the whole
Yep,
time. I can tell you why it was like that, but never mind. I'm not
because
gonna say
he's
it.
we get it. You get it, Romy.
Yeah.
Hey folks, oh wait, let me read the
I don't see how they forced the
Blade
side part.
Runner 2049 is a massive financial flop and one of Denis Villeneuve's
Holy so.
biggest blunders. You want to know why? He stated in his review because he made an art house movie.
It really is. It's essentially a big budget art house movie. I can even admit that it is. And here's the thing: the original Blade Runner was a cult movie. Like even that film was a bomb. It really was. Even I can admit that.
Ridley Scott himself said, "I would easily trim out over an hour of this sequel."
Yep. I honestly don't know what I would have trimmed out. I really don't.
I would have trimmed
Everything.
I would have trimmed my fucking head off after seeing this shit. Thank you, Alex. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. I know what I'm doing tonight, man. Woo! Wait, I'm gonna get a good workout.
You're probably jerking off to porn.
Oh Jesus, dude! I'm gonna be having. Oh my god! You ever seen the fucking geysers in Yellowstone National Park? Oh yes, it's gonna be a super volcano erupting in this motherfucker, dude.
Now,
Oh,
hold on. Don't get me wrong.
oh.
The visuals are absolutely gorgeous, and
The
this is some
visuals-
of Roger Deakins' best work.
And Roger Deakins, yes,
But the story didn't do anything.
it did. I was beyond fucking bored. And you know what? There were reports of massive walkouts in mainstream theaters. It's
I saw
part of the
film twice
reason
in
why
IMAX.
shut the fuck up. It's part of the reason why it flopped.
What?
Well, and again, the original Blade Runner, even though it's acclaimed, again, like that's a film that.
Hold on a second. You hear that, Austin? That's my boss slapping your ass when I'm fucking you.
You asshole.
You know what Alex is doing? He's in the front, just gulp. He's donkey throat fucking you.
Jesus, this is great.
We're attacking on both ends. We called that the rotisserie.
The train.
You got everyone who watches my channel
And then
knows how
Foster's
much
making noises the whole time.
Lucas, no.
Getting noises when he's gagged
No.
on both ends.
That's what he does when he has a taking a break.
Everyone who watches the channel knows how much I love this movie to no end. Like, Louis, the first time I saw it, I was actually shaking at one point. Not because I was angered, but I was like, what the hell is going to happen?
Sales.
Sales. I don't know why I was shaking my fucking mind.
And again, there's a
I mean-
reason why the sales part happens.
Oh my god.
That's all I got.
I was about to say that. Wait. Yeah, look, I was about to say the same thing. I'm not going to be liked by everybody.
Oh no! Like, hey, if
Oh my
you're-
god, Alex, I wish I could see you in Vegas. I pay for your fucking room. I pay for your dinners, man. I'd be taking. I'm serious. I am, dude. I thought the mother on the worst was the. Oh no, this took the cake, dude. I'm sorry. I got like a fucking Peter North hard on right now.
Oh my god.
I can't believe it. Do you believe the miracles? Yes.
Is that? I'm guessing that's all for you.
That's all I
guys.
have.
I'm about to
Yeah, this is great though. Holy shit.
Romy's actually about to cry, guys. No joke. Hold on. Oh, where's my freaking copy? I have it down here somewhere.
Oh shit!
I have it
Oh my god, this is better. Oh my god, this is better than popping a cherry.
Look, it's my copy of Blade Runner. It's down here.
Oh fuck! No, we don't want to see that shit.
I don't give a fuck
You don't
if you
wanna
don't
see
want to see
that.
it or not.
That's a great door stopper.
That's a coaster.
So that was Alex and Romy's number one.
Yeah,
Lucas, go
damn
ahead.
right.
Go ahead, Lucas.
Oh
My
my god.
number one
You
is
assholes.
completely obvious, and after this, I do have to go by it. Number one is completely obvious. I think everyone should know who number one is.
Ooh.
That is
I saw that coming from a mile away.
Yeah, I saw
same.
it come from
Knew
Molly
it.
too.
Yep, it's fucking amazingly bad. How bad this movie is! Oh,
Oh,
my
shit.
god,
Oh
it's
god.
so amazingly bad. I absolutely cannot believe how bad this
You
movie is.
assholes.
It's so fucking boring. The characters are unlikable, except for Ethan Hawke. That was the only likable character in the entire movie. Every character is an asshole or a hipster douchebag. And when I was the first fucking person to say this movie
He
was
was
overrated,
actually one of the first, yeah.
fucking person. And yet everyone was like, "Oh, Lucas, you're crazy. You're fucking nuts. You're fucking nuts."
Oh my
But
god.
no, I was the one that's right. And then everyone else said it was overrated after I said it. I said it.
He has the facts over here.
I'm the facts guy. I remember doing Mr. Casual, you and Alex, about this movie because how
I know.
fucking boring it was. Fuck Boyhood,
Just-
man.
Just
Damn,
don't
someone's angry.
just don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just, tears of joy. I feel like I'm at a wedding.
Keep admiring the moment.
Romy, who are you getting married to? You getting married to...
I'm getting married to Alex. Fuck you all.
But yeah,
Hey,
guys, Boyhood is my number one most overrated film of the decade. It's beyond bad. I don't know how anyone likes. I just don't get how there's any praise for this movie except for Ethan Hawke. It's absolutely terrible, boring, hipster douchebag. It's another movie that started the hipster douchebag trend as well.
Actually, I actually like The Theory of Everything. I really enjoyed that.
Everything
film.
was great.
I thought it was really good.
But yeah, guys, overall, Boyhood sucks ass, and it's absolutely terrible. Thank God, people now realize how bad it is after
I still
so
like it.
long.
Yeah, same.
That's you,
Even though it's
Austin.
my number
But yeah,
10,
guys.
Wait a minute.
Alright.
I take it you guys don't like artistic films.
No, there's some. But
No, we like quite a few.
I don't like art house films. I fucking despise them.
Have you seen The Room?
There you go.
yes, The Room, one of the greatest.
I
films of all
actually,
time.
hey,
An
I'm-
artistic
hey,
film.
out of everyone here, I'm probably the one that likes artistic films the most.
I fucking
Yeah.
despise. I have not seen
It's
one
so
film.
fucking boring. I fell asleep. I saw it 3 times, and yet it's still that fucking bad. So,
Hey, these
Boyhood's
two
my
hated Blade
number one
Runner.
most-
Blade Runner 2049 is in my top 3 most favorite films of the last decade.
Yep.
So
Kogan,
get the
you
fuck
probably
outta
don't
here.
know
you
me very
lied
well.
to me. You get out of here.
You don't
Yeah.
know me very,
So
dude.
that's
Hey,
about it for me, guys. I gotta get
Oh,
going.
okay.
I
dude,
gotta get
dude.
going. So,
Okay. Alex,
so
dude,
thank you guys
I-
for having me on, Austin. Thanks for
Of
having me on.
Bye,
I'll see you guys
Lucas.
later. Have
Well,
a good
okay.
one, guys. I gotta go take care of something. I will see you guys later. Bye.
Okay, but
See you later.
well,
Yeah.
then again, Kogan, it's hard to tell if something's a
Okay,
joke.
now
or
the
not.
show's
Amateur
got a whole
hour's
lot
over.
better.
Yay!
The show does get a whole lot better.
Not the
All
amateur
right,
hours or.
Here we go, guys.
know what,
My
Alex, seriously, I'm thinking about changing my last name to Putnam.
Oh, come on now.
to be our
I'm serious.
unofficial brother.
I'll be the solidus, and
The
you
sol-
be solid and liquid snake.
Hey,
Satanist?
you know what? I love that reference.
Wait, you want to be a Satanist?
No, solid and liquid snake from Metal
It's
Gear.
it's a Metal
Oh,
Metal
okay.
Gear
Metal Gear
reference.
Solid.
Oh my god! Oh man! I'm
my
spent after that. That was amazing.
my number one most overrated
Oh,
film of the decade.
yeah. What's
Romy?
Because he's obviously
Okay.
not 24.
Hey, Romy,
If I think I know what it is.
take a shot because it's A24.
Not only that, where's your? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Ah, fuck.
You'll type in the private chat. Go ahead. I don't want to do all the work for that stuff.
Come on, Austin Boo!
It'll take me ages to do it. Actually, you know what? Give me one. Let me turn off.
Where's it going?
Give me 1 second. Hold on.
He's mad because I'm the better
come
brother.
on. Is this gonna be a fucking ghost story again?
You know why? You know why he's mad? He went away because I'm the better brother.
No.
Give me 1 moment, guys.
Oh my God.
Moment.
Thank God I didn't break my chair when I was bouncing up and
how
down.
awesome.
I never saw that coming. I never saw that coming.
See that coming.
All right, you guys ready?
Yes!
Jesus Christ.
This movie is fucking stupid, dude. What the fuck is so good about this movie?
About a particular film I was so looking forward to. My number one for me, a boring story. I'm not gonna call it a ghost story because this movie is fucking boring as all hell.
It's beyond it. The padding is unrelentless.
This movie, okay. I love A24 to no end. Romy knows that. Everyone who I know knows that I love A24. There's only 2 films from them I do not like. Spring Breakers, I hate to no end.
Yeah, Spring Breakers.
This one is my most hated film. And when I first saw it, I was like, okay, it's well, I mean, I can give it a passable grade. Second time I watched it for a home video review, I really stopped watching. Dude, I stopped watching after the first 10-15 minutes because I can't take it.
Like I said, I went over this with Gary on his channel, and I went timestamp by timestamped. And there's scenes that go like for like 2 to 3 fucking minutes straight. That pie scene for 8 minutes.
Dude, wait, the pie scene. Okay, there were 2 parts where I was just like, continue. Come on, like for example, the sequence where Casey Affleck, after he has died, he's in that morgue room.
Oh my God!
Dude, I'm not kidding. At the press screening for this movie, I heard someone actually say, "Did it freeze?"
I thought something happened to it too.
And really, someone actually thought that the film froze. I'm not kidding.
You know what I did? I skip ahead a little bit, and I was just like, "Is something wrong with the stream?" And then all of a sudden, the thing just went whoop. I'm just like, "Oh, it's still working? Okay."
I was literally like this. What's going on? All of a sudden, okay. So this, little guys, the film is so stretched. It's so stretched. It's padded. It's stretched, padded, elongated. It feels like for no freaking reason. At the pie sequence, don't even get me started.
God.
The entire time I was just thinking, like, okay, I get why the scene was there. You just don't get.
Okay,
I get why it was going on there, but at the same time, it
goes
goes on.
It's doing, it's how it's executed.
Exactly. I get it. It was for her grief because she lost her husband. I get that, but the scene goes. You could have had that scene for like 2 minutes, and it would have been just fine. But no, it goes on for 8 damn minutes.
It's fucking recorded from the time she enters the house to the time with the scene. When she fucking throws up in the toilet, and it cuts to the next scene. It was 8 fucking minutes long.
No, dude, no kidding. By the time I was like, oh, it actually went somewhere. The sequence, I agree with you. The biggest plot hole of the movie. Casey Affleck's character is a damn ghost. He can't go to the freaking wall when he's privileged to go through walls.
I don't get it. And then he's like a time traveler going through. Remember, this whole thing is all about an area.
I didn't understand that part whatsoever. How he time travels out of nowhere. What? Like the movie. Like that part adds an unnecessary like 10-15 minutes onto the movie.
Yeah, here's something that's unnecessary.
Oh, no, please crap yourself again, please.
Liquid mush.
Shit.
Liquid mush.
I had to be easy on that one.
Yeah, you did. This movie is just like Romy said. This movie is about an area.
That's all it is. It's a fucking area.
It's only about a ghost. Excuse me, a bed sheet, because it's not a ghost, it's a bed sheet.
It's a Charlie Brown bed sheet ghost.
It's fully a movie where a guy in a bed sheet walks around for about 75 minutes. A family comes in, which an unintentionally hilarious scene where he throws crap against the wall the entire time.
I was laughing, dude.
And then after that, he just going like, I'm so and there's there's a whole sequence where he talks to his neighbor through a bed sheet.
Dude, this movie is. Dude, this is the definition of pretentious. Remember that quote I read? It's like, if you follow this movie, he was defending a girl story.
And here's the thing, okay? So the greatest films out there to me are art house films. This movie is literally one of the worst, among the worst art house movies I have ever seen.
This movie is beyond tedious.
And not to mention, it's one of the most boring films I have ever seen. I'm not kidding with you guys. I can appreciate because there are aspects of it that are well made. Like the movie has great cinematography. I cannot deny that. There are moments where the film looks actually phenomenal.
But it goes nowhere.
It goes nowhere. And then the final act happens. I was like, okay. And then when everything finally goes away, I was just like, well, it's well made. But then I'm not joking with you guys. Upon rewatch, I turned it off after 10 to 15 minutes because I was so damn bored by it. And it's pretentious. I should mention that too.
Oh, really beyond. This movie took me a long time because it was so fucking tedious.
Yeah, literally in the first 20 minutes when I was watching it, like the entire time I was like, what's going on? The movie literally has no point to this movie has no points.
No.
Well, okay.
Other than the area and how it's time differencing. That's it.
Well, okay, let me reiterate. There is a point to this movie, but the point didn't hit me like it hit other people. Like I got what the film was going for.
What the fuck is the point? That we feel bad for the widow? I don't.
The only thing that I saw is a guy was seeing the passage of time and he couldn't stop it. I guess that's the only thing, maybe.
Oh my God, it's fucking ridiculous.
But even then, like the girlfriend Rooney Mara comes back with her boyfriend. I was like, okay.
And this is another film where the critics and the audience are vastly different.
Okay.
Oh my God.
This has over 90%. Audiences, I think, it's like a 50 to 60%, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, A24, I love you guys. But what the hell happened with this one? Seriously, what happened? Although the guy who made this film is making a film called The Green Knight, which looks awesome. Looks awesome.
Alex, what the fuck do you see?
No,
by the way, I want to mention this to you guys. You guys saw Peach Dragon.
I really like Peach Dragon.
It's the same guy who did Peach Dragon. No joke.
I don't know how that's fucking possible. It's kind of like Luc Besson. He did Leon the Professional, and then he went on to do.
We went to do Fifth Element, which I know you can't stand, but I quite like it.
But more.
But yeah, this movie is just how this guy went from Peach Dragon to this, which I think is a great live action remake. Great. But how he went to it. Otherwise, guys, with that being said, I could go on. I think I have to sneeze, but I'm trying to not do it. This movie to me is the most overrated movie of the last decade. I was like, okay, I can admire it, but after watching, I was like, no, I can't stand this movie anymore. I really cannot. This is one of the few films where I was like, okay, I enjoyed it, but I did a flip of a coin where I changed my thoughts to the flip of a coin with how much I disliked this movie.
And by the way, I want to read this to you all. The definition of a metaphor.
Oh, yes, please, go ahead.
The definition of a metaphor is a figure of speech in which a word or phrase is applied to an object or certain action to which it is not applicable.
Yep.
So it's bullshit!
Pretty much, yeah. So, guys, with all that being said, that was a fun one. That was our top 10 most overrated films of the last decade. I knew these two were going to piss me off. I knew. But you know what? It's all in the name of good entertainment.
I don't care what he has on this list. When he had 29 on there, oh my God, I'm going to snuggle with that handsome fuck.
I'm just going to watch that film. I'm just going to watch the film just to spite these guys. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm just going to watch Blade Runner just to spite you two.
I would do the same, but I don't need that to fall asleep now.
Nope. Fucking assholes. You know what will put me to sleep? A ghost story. Enough said.
Blade Runner, help you get your Z's.
All right. I mean, hey, Soren, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. But hey, with that being said, guys, thank you all so much. Tune in for next month where we go over our most underrated films of the last decade. Those would be films that weren't liked by critics, but we enjoyed them. Basically it's films that are rotten on Rotten Tomatoes.
Next month?
Yeah, that's next month. There'll be some probably like mid-July, I'm guessing. Alex will be there. Lucas will be there. I'm trying to get Mr. Gaber on to it, but he doesn't know for a fact.
He better be on.
But I do have a couple of people I've been mining case. With that, guys, Alex, thank you so much. Lucas is in the live chat. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, bro, Montana.
Well, you're part of the crew. Why wouldn't
He's
I?
actually talking to me when he mentions Bro
Crew
Montana.
that Austin created. Oh.
I think it just ripped. I think it just ripped Romeo's heart saying that.
No. I still A24. A24. 2049 is the most overrated film of the decade. Did I win you back? Huh?
Win you back. You have my heart, my body, my mind, and my soul.
And Romy, thank you, sir, for joining this list. This was a lot of fun, guys.
Disagree with a shit ton. Something tells me you're more into art house films than anything.
With that being said, guys, thank you all so much.
And remember, kids, if you're having a hard time going to sleep and you have to get up early in the morning, just put in Denis Villeneuve film and you'll be sleeping like a baby. No pun intended.
Anyways, guys, thank you all so much. And until next month with our most underrated films, see y'all next time. Have a great day. Check out my reaction to Microsoft press conference, which I just uploaded. In the next couple of days, I'll have a couple of reviews for you. But until then, see y'all next time. Have a great day, guys.
Peace.